good.
Okay, we are recording.
Perfect. It's a shame we missed that last one, but yeah, put it down to PTSD from the characters they can't remember. It was too crazy, too cool. It can contain the awesome. So yeah, last we left off, the four of you, you were you spent most of the day traveling up from the south. You kind of arriving in Eagle's Rest and catching up with the news from there. You decided the best course of action would be to travel further north up to Grey Point to try and chart passage on a deep water vessel that could take you down to Cala in the south. However, Fishmaster Wiccan, who is your fastest way of getting up to Grey Point, would not be arriving in town until the following day. So with the kind of evening to spare, you decided to try and track down the goblin threat that's been kind of lurking around the town. You did find plenty of goblins in the end, and there was a moment just you were kind of trying to attract their attention, and just at that kind of moment, it was Errol actually that noticed first that Lee wasn't there anymore, and he kind of simultaneously managed to capture one of the goblins, and after a kind of short discussion with them, it was not long before the rest of the goblin warbands kind of caught up, and it was a long and bloody fight, but at the end, of course, the three of you were victorious in the end, amidst just a destruction of goblins and wolves and just blood everywhere. And imagine just as we finish that circle of wind and energy that Soren conjured, it just kind of starts to fade and die down, and just kind of revealing the rest of the battlefield beyond where the three of you stand at this point.
Well, fuck.
Soren just starts pushing the kind of wolf bodies off of us, like that were kind of piled on top of us, starts kind of clearing things, and then sits on a rock and starts essentially like meditating, and like he's like wishing to the surrounding forest for help and this kind of thing, and I'm casting Prayer of Healing, which, let me double check the effects of that on. I've set something up on my phone that blocks using the back button when I'm on games, and it's decided my character sheet is a game.
That's nice.
So it's a 10-minute cast time. When it's complete, everyone will regain 2d8 plus 7 healing, I think. So
10-minute cast time.
Let me know if I get my 10 minutes or not.
I mean, as far as you know, there's plenty of time. A handful kind of the goblins you suspect are still running away at this minute. But
that is not high. 12 healing for everybody. And our goblin friend.
Cool. So, did you say that your goblin friend gets healed as well? Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, Tig. Okay.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. So he kind of awakes. I don't know if you had secured him or not, but he is up. He kind of opened his eyes and he's kind of looking around to see what the hell's going on, and there's obviously bodies everywhere. And he starts to kind of like try to crawl away.
I put my boot on his back. And hold him down
Come on now, we're not leaving just yet.
I think Castor should say, well then, friend, about where your leader is located.
Yeah, this mama.
Yeah, he's kind of face down in the mud, and he's kind of squirming, trying to get away. And after a short moment, he kind of realizes it's pointless. And he's kind of looking, kind of trying to count in his head the numbers of dead goblins and wolves and things around. Looking like it's not looking good for him if he was to try and get away from you guys. But he doesn't respond.
I pick him up by his clothes, and I say, come on, it's time to be helpful to the man.
How long does comprehend language? Is that the spell you cast, Carthos, to?
Oh yeah.
I think you're speaking through Carthos.
Yeah. I think comprehend language lasts for an hour or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
you're fine. I think.
Is it concentration or not?
I think they cast it on me. I think I was the one that was talking to the goblin.
That's true.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, that's
not.
right.
It's not concentration. It lasts for 1 hour. So yeah, I'd say it's still up. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can speak through the arrow.
So I guess I just kind of. So you're holding Tigdig, Soren.
Yeah,
just
I'm
kinda
holding him up in
restraining
the
him?
air, and I just turn him to face you, and I'm holding him by his shirt.
All right, cool. I give him a big old slap, and I try to intimidate him and be like, "You need to tell us where your home is right now."
Okay, give me intimidate with advantage.
He did say Mother would be anxious to meet us.
Yep, you would say that. Big boss mama.
Was that it, Mama?
Yeah. His exact words.
All right. 17.
Yeah, no, he kind of squeals, and you can see like the glowing blue in your eyes, and like the just absolutely covered in his friend and family's blood, and probably his pet dog as well. He kind of like closes his eyes, expecting like retaliation, retribution immediately, but he's kind of soon resorts to just kind of panic, kind of pointing. He points to the getting my bearings, northeast, kind of mostly north, kind of northeast, and he points over that way, and he says, Clinkstone, that way.
Clinkstone. Well, I'm assuming you guys can see the pointing. I guess that's the best lead we have right now.
Would I recognize the name Clinkstone?
Give me what kind of check? It's kind of geography check, but
It might be. Well, I don't know if I would know from history or if I would know from
nature.
nature. Yeah.
Just go for whichever one's highest. You
Well,
guys can
nature
roll
is
as well,
definitely
so-
higher for me.
Okay.
7.
Nice.
I know nothing. Well,
Wow. I have a +6 and I got 9.
17. Okay. Yeah, Carthos, obviously you don't know the area super well, having not spent too much time this kind of far south. I would say it sounds like one of those kind of small places that doesn't yeah, it doesn't sound like anything too special that you can recall from history or from your kind of studies that stands out in history at all. So it's nothing special that you can recall about it.
Well, I don't know much about Clinkstone, but I'm sure that our friend Tig Tig can lead the way. Can't you, Tig Tig? You're very helpful. And obviously he can't understand me, but I give him a shake.
Very helpful. And as you're holding him, I make sure his arms are tied behind his back with some rope.
Yeah. Casted muses. Give me some time, I can maybe draft that information out of his skull.
I suppose we have time.
Okay. A bit of a sit-down time, maybe. Basically, I need to do...
Although, we've had these goblins hit us. Who's to say this is all the goblins? And if we sit here for another hour,
yeah, that's what
there
I'm
won't
worried
be
about
50
too.
more goblins on our tail. I feel like we should probably catch Mama while she's... I don't know how Sorin would phrase this, but while her pants are down. I don't know how Sorin would phrase it. He wouldn't phrase it like that.
Well, we could try. Do you think you have enough magic left, sorry?
Oh, I think I could cast a couple of spells.
We can at least scope out the place and see what's, shaken and
Sure.
go from there. Knowledge is power.
I mean, I might be able to make Owl a bit tougher and, shoot one of those long-range bolts at him, but I won't be able to provide too much ordnance, as it were.
Well, even if we're going to camp or not, it's not going to be here among all these dead bodies. It's going to attract a lot of scavengers and things like that.
Well, I'd have to sleep half the or meditate half the night to be able to do any more magic now anyway. So I suggest we just make for it.
I agree.
All right. Let's let the goblin place and go back and we'll follow him.
Okay. Is there any kind of there must be some kind of like consideration, some mystery over where Lee has gone? Is there?
That's true. Where is Lee?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be the first time he has disappeared on us? But usually it'd be back by now.
I mean, I could find out, but I don't want to use any spells right now.
He's more than capable. I mean, I doubt some goblins took him down.
If you want me to try and find out, I can take 10 minutes, but I don't know how many minutes we have.
Let's just move away from this field with all these bodies in it, and then we can try and figure out where Lee is.
Okay.
Yeah. As if anyone can invade them, it's Lee. And if he was being captured, then the goblins is as good as a place to look as any.
Craig, Lee disappeared alongside Starspike, is that right?
Yeah, anything he was holding, he would have taken with him.
Okay, so let's get out of this field then, and Tig Tig and I are going to lead the way.
Sounds good.
I'm being like the prison guard, if you like. I'm going to hit him with a stick if he tries to run away.
Okay. So that's fine. So you guys start to head out. You at this point in time, it is let's say kind of passing midnight. That kind of time. So it's pitch black, obviously. Visibility is poor. It's kind of windy. The clouds are kind of obscuring any kind of light from the moons at the minute. So that you kind of, I think you all have kind of dark vision up to 60 feet or so, so you can have no problem finding the road and kind of starting to follow it northwards, kind of out towards the road that would go up to Grey Point. Tig kind of points in that general direction, to just follow for now, follow the road.
Should we get off the road and I'll try and find Lee, or should we make haste? I am anxious to know where he is, though I know he can fend for himself.
Is this worse because we don't know in which direction he went?
Well, if he's within 1,000 feet, I can find him, which he hasn't been away for that long, so there's a chance.
Yeah, let's do that now while we're still kind of in the area.
Okay. So we kind of step to the side of the road, and I would like to cast Locate Object as a ritual. So I describe or name an object that's familiar to me, so I'm going to go for Star Spike, and I sense the direction to the object's location if it's within 1,000 feet of me, and if it's in motion, I know the direction of its movement. I can't locate an object if there's any lead that blocks a direct path between me and it.
Yeah, okay. So you take 10 minutes. Interesting.
Uh-oh. It's never something you want to hear from the end.
Okay, no, that's okay. So you do that as a ritual. Can I? Yeah.
It can go through anything apart from lead up to 1,000 feet.
Yep. Okay.
Which is not all that far, in fairness.
No, it's not too far. How many rounds did we go through that combat then? Probably
about
10 or so.
10.
It's about a minute. Yeah.
So it's probably been half an hour since we woke up.
Yeah. He's fast though, isn't he?
He is fast if he wants to be.
100 feet around if he's running. So 10 rounds would be 1,000, wouldn't it?
I mean,
the question is
Soren
he
doesn't
running?
know if he was running or sauntering.
Yeah, I know that's or getting dragged or lying under that tree beside you.
This is the thing. Like, if he's around, then I'll find him. If he's he's made a run for it, then I won't find him. I've got other things to try, but I can't try them right now.
Yeah. Okay. I will say, I would say that you would be. Let me think. How should I say this?
If he's walking, he's 40 feet around.
Yeah.
So
I think
80, 400 feet is 10 rounds, which is a minute. Oh, so if he was walking at a reasonable pace, he'd be out of the area.
Be out of it. Okay. Well. Yeah. You would. Yeah. Okay. You would therefore not sense Star Spike to be within 1,000 feet. I think. And you'd probably take some comfort from that. You know that Lee's not going to go anywhere fast unless he wants to. He couldn't be.
Yeah, and I would say, he's fine. He's off on a mission. Nobody moves Lee faster than Lee moves Lee, so he's gone under his own steam.
But where?
I don't know.
And why?
I don't know. I'll speak to him tomorrow. Okay? I'll ask him.
Could be he got some word from his clan.
Could be. I'm sure we'll find out, and I'll get in touch, and I'm sure he'll tell me. He's a mysterious man, after all.
As well as reckless.
He's reckless, but he can handle himself. That's for sure.
I mean, I thought I could rely on him to be with us for the upcoming voyage, but if not, then, well.
Well, I mean, after we handle all those goblins, I feel pretty confident in our abilities without Lee.
I
At
don't know.
least for now.
I feel more comfortable with him by my side. But let's get back on the road, at least.
Knowing him, he'll be waiting for us at the other end of the void, so...
You never know.
But
And
yeah.
Sorin leads Tig back on the road.
Cool. Okay. So you're following the road. Okay, so you head northwards, following the road for a little while, maybe 10 minutes, and then 20 minutes. And you, give me 1 second actually, I'm just going to do this. Can I get one of you to roll me a d8, please?
Nice one.
Boom! My rolls are on fire today.
Okay, that's perfect. That's for wind direction. So the wind's going northwards at the minute.
Oh, so it's not on. It's not my damage for attacking Arrel.
What am I looking for? Can't find it in my notes. Not there. Oh, maybe just in here. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So no, you. Who's got the? I think it's Carthos has got 120 feet. Dark vision, right? He's got extended.
He's the master of darkness.
Yeah. Devil's eyes.
What's your passive perception as well?
Not that high, I think 10.
Okay.
Mine's a lot higher if it's within 60 feet for dark vision.
Yeah. Okay. And are you guys moving particularly stealthily, or just gonna with haste, or what would you say?
I mean, I'm keeping an eye out for threats more than I am moving stealthily, I think.
Yeah, I would feel like I'm the same way. Just kind of warily. Yeah.
Same here. I don't think we can really keep a goblin quiet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It would be difficult with Tig.
We would probably have divided the duties. I would have said, like, I'll keep an eye on Tig and you keep an eye on the road, or something like that.
Kind of imagining like the Frodo and Sam with Gollum kind of situation, like him tied up and just constant squealing and complaining.
Yeah, well, I've got him by his hands, haven't I? Like the Owl tied a rope around his hands, so I've got that. And,
yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should gag him.
I don't think there's any need for that. He has been very helpful after all.
He's kind of like, yeah, he is kind of using you. He explains on the way, like, it's follow the road and then follow the river. That's what he says. So he is kind of still communicating, being helpful. Up ahead on the road, you see there's a kind of a figure walking kind of along the road as well, kind of northward. You're catching up to him, and he's kind of spot him because he's obviously just in the gloom. It's with the winds of the road and things like that. It's not too easy to see all the way ahead. Soren, you spot him first because of your higher perception there. Just and as you, well, I'll say you spot the figure. He looks to be kind of 6.5 feet tall, wearing a big cloak and a hat, facing away from you.
Is he just walking or
just walking?
I am going to hand the rope to Arrel and give it a yank just to let Tig know what's up. And then I'm going to run forward to the guy.
Okay. As you start to run forward, he spins. You see you get closer, just this kind of long kind of cloak looks like a very kind of heavy cloak, and on his head he's wearing this wide kind of brimmed hat. It's keeping the rain off his face. The first thing that you notice about him is like absolutely reeks, absolutely horrible smell as soon as you kind of get closer than kind of 40, 30 feet.
Soren's not worried about that.
No. He just looks like he looks human in a way, or at least part human in a way. His kind of features are dark under the brim of the hat, and he kind of turns and regards you. He doesn't fully turn. He kind of half turns and looks around. Just watches you as you kind of come closer.
I was just gonna say, hey, I thought I should come ahead and speak to you before you saw a tied-up goblin being dragged past. We're on a bit of a mission, as it were, and I cast light on my staff.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a lie. I can't cast light. I don't cast light on my staff. I assumed I would have that spell. I don't do that.
Okay. That's okay. That's fine. He kind of just he doesn't move as you kind of speak to him. You see, you can imagine his eyes kind of flitting between the three of you and the goblin. He raises a hand to his face and takes a bite from something that he's holding in his hand and kind of chews it slowly. And he just he gives you a short nod, and then kind of turns back away and starts slowly kind of walking away again.
And I get insight check?
Yep. What are you trying to incite?
Just trying to see if what his body language seems to be saying, if he seems to be paying us a lot of attention. That was.
He appears disinterested, kind of surprised, but try not to show it. But yeah, it doesn't seem particularly phased that you guys are there.
Can't I synergize with Karthos to try to figure out? Let me see. +1 into checks with Karthos. Oh, it would just be a +1, I guess. Because I think I would also be trying to figure out what this guy's deal is. Are Karthos and I within smelling range of this guy? I think you're muted, Craig.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You guys could catch up with him easy enough. You guys were moving faster than him, so you would have come up in line with him if you want to.
In the meantime, I would have asked, have you heard of Clinkstone, friend?
And he stops at that, and again, kind of half turns and regards you. He says, I know Clinkstone.
He knows Clinkstone. I turn around and say to Errol.
What do you know of it?
He chews for a while, turns a little bit kind of more towards you, and then kind of spits a big kind of dark globe of stuff off onto the road. He kind of looks up, looks towards the east and scratches at his chin. Says, "It's mine."
Do you know how many goblins are there? Because we heard it's a goblin settlement from this guy here, and I kind of gestured towards Tig Tig.
We've been paid to clear it out.
It's Dwarven?
Yeah. Was.
Aye.
Been empty for a while. I don't care for goblins. I don't keep an eye on them.
I see.
So yeah, I'd say by this point you're kind of close enough to have a smell, and it's just a disgusting smell. Yeah, horrible.
Can you describe the smell? Does it smell like a rotten body or like garbage or?
It kind of almost does smell kind of rotty, like kind of that's kind of sweet, kind of like a natural kind of smell. I'll give you a roll if you want to identify what it might be. Just a nature check.
Okay, I'll go for a nature check. Oh, natural 20. I know exactly what this smell is. It's a skunk, isn't it?
He's a polymorph skunk. No, you know exactly what it is. I'd be interested to hear why you know that. But you know that smell is the unmistakable smell of trolls. And because your rolls are high, I'll give you a bit more in that. It's a kind of nugget of knowledge that you know that kind of trolls work, or kind of the strongest sense is the sense of smell, and that you've heard that by kind of masking your scent with troll scent, that it kind of confuses them, throws them off. So
But this is not a troll that we are speaking to.
no, he's clearly not a troll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wasn't sure how trolls looked like in your world. Wanted to make sure I was not talking to a troll.
No.
That would be interesting. I would assume that maybe just like maybe back in school, like some sort of alchemy class or something, like troll scent was like a component that I had to deal with a lot, or maybe I wrote like a thesis on like some sort of troll scent or something and how to use it for, you know, turning silver into copper or something useless like that. I guess after getting close enough to smell them, I'll be like, hey, are you hunting trolls?
A troll hunter, yes. And you can see that his kind of big cloak, as the kind of clouds move over and there's a kind of a glint of the moonlight gets through. It's kind of you can see his cloak is just kind of like smeared basically in like this viscous kind of liquid that you think must be the source of the smell.
Aye, that's pretty impressive. Should we be worried about trolls in these forests here?
Not usually. And then he chews a little bit more and spits again. Goblin's been stirring them up.
Aye. I see. And Errol just kind of leaves it awkwardly open-ended there as we continue to walk along, I guess.
Yeah, like he's kind of like looking around. There's like a kind of noise off to the west, just kind of like a noise from the night, kind of stick breaking kind of noise. And he kind of looks out that way, kind of nonchalantly, kind of looking, and then just kind of takes another bite from whatever he's holding in his hands. Turns away.
All right. Well, shit.
Guess you've made all kind of travelers around here.
Would I have come across trolls, Craig? From where I come from?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so. What could I tell you about trolls?
So, like, would I think they're usual in this part of the world? Is it like...
They usually would stick to the more kind of rural areas since the kind of population of the Green Coast is like declined so much that there's so much of the land's returned to kind of wild land. You know that's it's a dangerous place for the most part in the wilds, and creatures like trolls will have taken up residence in kind of old places, or they'll have layers and kind of regions that they take for themselves. They don't necessarily as much as far as kind of like band together and make trouble for anyone. Certainly not for your kin. The main kind of issue you've got with trolls is just by accidentally kind of moving into their territory without realizing that they're there, and them kind of being defensive about it. You wouldn't have thought, even this close to Eagle's Rest, you would have thought it strange that there would be trolls around, and this far kind of down from the mountains. You'd think they're more kind of hill dwelling folk. You're still right at the kind of edge of the foothills at this point, or from the road basically to the Silver Spine Hills. The mountains kind of get gradually higher and higher, so you're not really kind of entering even the foothills yet until you leave the road and head east. So let me move the map over to the.
I was just trying to bring up the map. I was trying to bring up the map without it coming up on the recording, so the recording's still of Roll20.
I see. So that should be. Can you guys see the map now on Roll20?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So you guys are. If I do a ping, I'll probably say. How do I do that? Hold, click and hold. Or...
Yep. Click and hold.
Yeah, it's kind of round about there. Yeah, heading north on that road.
Heading towards the hills.
The hills, yeah, exactly. There's something else on there. But I mean, you know that kind of as you head kind of this way, the hills kind of grow kind of more wild and more, even kind of at the height of this, at the height of the kind of hundreds of years ago before the suppression happened. This kind of these hills were kind of scarcely populated other than by dwarves, and there were kind of obviously settlements and mines and industry amongst these foothills, kind of growing more in kind of urban towards the mountains themselves.
So since I've lived in the foothills, sort of on this side,
yeah,
would I kind of have an eye for how to stay away from trolls, that kind of thing? Because that's what I'm now wary of, is steering us clear of areas where trolls might have taken up residence.
Sure, yeah. I would probably give you, like an advantage on that kind of survival check to scout.
Cool.
As you're kind of moving forward to try and avoid that.
So I'm going to do so. Do you want me to roll survival as we go forward, or?
Yeah, as you go forward, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Also, hearing that Clinkstone used to be a dwarven mine, I think Errol would kind of like search his brain for any sort of like knowledge of like the history of Clinkstone and things like that, since he's deep into dwarf lore. Would I be able to do like a history check for that?
That's my survival.
Yeah, that's nice high survival. That's fine. Okay, give me your history. You can.
23.
Also another good roll. Okay, so deal with the history first. Even with that, Clinkstone doesn't kind of come to your mind at all. It's that they had so many mines, and the thing with this region was that the mines were. You've heard that they were all kind of interconnected somehow, and you know that is for them to be like a network of tunnels that vast. It would be probably impossible. It's too big an area to be connected completely underground through kind of man-made means. So it's a kind of it's one of the strange kind of mysteries that's kind of lost to time. How were they interconnected? How what does that mean? And so kind of these kind of smaller mines would have somehow been linked to the kind of larger settlements and larger mines. So you kind of put Clinkstone in one of those kind of the category of one of those smaller mines.
But it's somehow connected to all the other mines, probably.
You would be at this point. I think you would be intrigued to see if it was, see if the stories were true and how it might have happened. Yeah.
Not if all those networks are full of goblins now. God, what if there's like an underground goblin empire right now? We just don't even know it.
I was going to say two things. The first one, Craig, is before we move on past this troll hunter, I was going to ask him if he's seen Lee on the road. Like, have you seen a man on the road, one arm, wooden stump?
He takes a moment, looks around again, takes another spit off to the side, and kind of looks back towards you, shakes his head.
Okay, thank you for your time. And then skipping back forward, if Errol is kind of pondering this aloud, Soren would assume it was some giant beast. Like, Soren would have heard like stories growing up of some giant beast that was used to connect to the caverns.
Oh, like a giant worm or something.
Yeah, I mean, it would all be like vague fairy tales, and I would have no idea if it's true.
Right.
But that's what Soren
I would
assumes.
be like, all I heard it was from arcane magic that they use like sort of kind of like teleporters in a way to kind of like make it seem like they're interconnected, but really they're not, kind of a thing.
Cool. I like that. Kind of like clashing lores.
Yeah.
Like science meets like lore.
Yeah. Science meets traditional thought.
Yeah. Folk tales. Fairy stories.
Literal fairy stories.
Little yeah. Literal fae. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. So I think you're just going to move on. Glomi, the troll hunter, he doesn't stop you if you just kind of walk on. Just kind of keeps kind of plodding northwards as well. So if you want to, you can just kind of move on and leave him behind.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So I can't remember. Did Tig tell us why they were looking for the items and stuff like that?
He said Mama told them to, basically.
He said that. Yeah, he said that's why. Why do you need another explanation than that?
That's right. Okay.
That's his kind of logic.
Hey, Tig. Oh no, I can't speak to Tig. Hey, Errol, can you ask Tig if Mama is a goblin?
All right. Hey, Tig.
He like turns to look up at you. I imagine he's like obviously small.
Is Mama like a big fat goblin, or is she like an orc, or what is Mama exactly?
She big, big goblin. She doesn't. We don't. Technically, she's fat, yeah, but we don't. Don't tell her. Don't tell her I said. I didn't say that. That some of them.
If it comes down to it, Tig, I might use that against you.
No. I never. That was others. The others. They said, and then they said that she was. She was.
How many goblins are in Clinkstone, Tig?
You see him kind of holding his tied hands up, and he's looking at his fingers. And he asks, like kind of solemnly, like, how many were then? How many did you?
It was like 20, wasn't it? Or was it?
Oh,
it was partly
God,
wolves.
I mean, it was like 20 or so tig.
And he like shudders, kind of starts wailing a little bit.
All right.
But he thinks about it. He says less than that. He says,
Oh, now I feel bad, Tig. I'm sorry. And just keep moving, I guess.
he looks up with like big Puss in Boots eyes.
Wait, Tig, does Mama live in Clinkstone?
He like nods his head.
Okay. I guess we just keep moving along.
Cool. Comes to a point where you come to a small bridge, crossing over a stream, and Tick Tick says we have to move off this way now. So yeah, you start to head to the eastwards, up into the hills.
Okay, so now we're off the road,
Yeah,
basically.
off the road.
Okay.
So using that survival check, Soren, you're particularly looking out for anything that might kind of trigger to you that there's troll activity nearby, or kind of anything else, any other kind of issues that you might want to avoid. Could you tell me, Peter, just what, like, I'll say that he does see signs of troll, but that there are kind of nothing that concerns him immediately, but that there's been trolls. But what kind of signs, what might those signs look like? What kind of things might he notice?
Well, I think trolls are known for dragging their feet. So I see like a lane of compacted earth where the trolls have dragged their feet across the ground. That might be something. And then kind of going to inspect them, Soren kind of can smell the scent of troll. But he would kind of, I imagine from what you said that maybe it's older. Like I don't smell what the trolls have been
smell
here lately. So and Soren kind of, he's got his nose in the ground and he looks up. He says, "Trolls. Not today. Maybe a few days ago. Don't know where exactly, but we should stay on high alert."
Yeah, the kind of tracks that you've seen, they've kind of turned into little like rivulets, so like the rain's kind of running down them, and kind of starting to wash them away. But you can kind of make out, to anyone else it might just look like a scuff in the ground, but you can identify them as that. And yeah, the smell is hard to catch, but you do manage to get a whiff of it, and kind of continue on. You kind of just make sure that Tick Tick's kind of not going in the same direction as the troll was, etc.
Yes, Mum.
So you kind of move off another probably half hour passes. Tick Tick continues to lead you on. So at this point you're come quite far. I need to be careful actually where you actually are, because I can't put you too far north, otherwise it's only like a few hours to Grey Point. I need to check that, but you're definitely kind of heading towards where like probably somewhere like here, kind of heading towards more where these hills are, and yeah, okay, let me move the map back over and we'll see what we get. After a while, Tick Tick says, not far now, and kind of says, you see kind of there's like this kind of rocky face kind of that's built up. It's kind of climbed up out of the night, and the kind of undergrowth is kind of become more kind of wild and high up, so that it's kind of difficult to track through. But there are kind of animal tracks that kind of meander through. Every so often, Carthos and Errol, you would probably notice some some signs of kind of very ancient, like dwarven, like roads basically, and kind of tracks and things like that. So just kind of evidence that this area was once kind of something very different. But eventually you do come to the kind of coming closer to this cliff face, and you Tick says it's just up ahead, up here.
Huh. And I guess I'm the only one that can understand Tick.
Pretty much.
I guess I would just tell everyone to like stop. And tell everyone that we're getting close to Clinkstone.
So how should we approach? Spells placing? Should we try to sneak our way in? Should we try to be diplomatic about the whole affair?
From what I can tell, goblins are not very willing to be diplomatic. I think it's best we go in there a little bit more
Mama
prepared.
is not a normal, Mama was described as a fat goblin. Mama might be a bugbear, a hobgoblin, something with a bit more intelligence, might be able to speak sense.
Yeah, but who can tell if, whatever guards are posted outside will be able to speak sense.
If Mama calls them off, it seems like they listen to her.
On the other hand, even if they are willing to try to be diplomatic, we can't rely on them staying that way. Might well get ambushed if we go along with them.
I know you're eager to get to Great Point, Soren, but I don't think we can risk, them wanting to take revenge for the 20 or so of them that we killed.
So what would you suggest?
I think we should at least rest up a little bit here, regain a bit of our strength, and then head in.
Yeah, I agree. Let's keep up our defenses. Maybe we start anything, but we should at least not be taken unaware.
Exactly.
Okay, I have no great investment to head in there unprepared. Craig, did you say that Wiccan was just going to be in town for a short while, or is he staying?
You're muted, Craig.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to reload my page. For some reason, it's like cut off half my face, and I can't get it back. So I'm just going to try reconnecting.
Okay.
What would we ever do without Craig's face?
Okay, that's better. Don't know why that happened there. Yeah, so you are not sure how long he's planning on staying. You know that he's due back sometime tomorrow. You know that he's been busy ferrying news and supplies back and forth between Great Point and Eagle's Rest. So
it's a moot point actually, because from here we may as well walk. Like, I didn't expect the goblins to be halfway to Great Point anyway. By the time we go back and then get a boat to Great Point.
Let me just double check that point on how far you are. In a second. I might be totally messing that up. So I need to check my travel time notes. I'd say you're moving more kind of more east than north. I have a travel time here.
But we've been on the road until like not very long ago. So
Yeah.
it says Eagles Rest to Grey Point 3 to 4 days by
On
walk
foot.
on foot, or 1 to 3 days. Oh no, wait, or a half to 1 day by runner.
Yeah. Yeah. So runners are like basically super athletes.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, so I think there's no way you could have. Obviously, you've not travelled for even. You've travelled maybe from the Eagles Rest itself, maybe maybe 2, 3, 4 hours max. So not even 1 day.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, so yeah, I that must have kind of estimate how far north you'd gone. You'd kind of more gone due. Let me get the map back up actually, just to be clear. So yeah, you're more like just kind of followed that river, which is the River Kess, kind of gone on here. So I don't know. The maps, it's kind of skewed because I would suggest that it takes a day. Well, I suppose it does take a day to get to Flinders Bridge. Does it? Sorry, I just need to figure this out. Flinders Bridge is on,
where the battle took place, you'd got it labelled north to Grey Point, east to Flinders Bridge, west to Grey Point. So, west to Eagles Rest. So presumably we hadn't made it to Flinders Bridge yet.
That's right, yeah. Flinders Bridge, at the point where the battle was, that's like a 3-way crossroads. It kind of continues south to Flinders Bridge. Yeah, so I'll say more like maybe 6 hours. And I guess...
So we're like here somewhere or something?
Yeah. And then you've kind of gone quite far east. So yeah, somewhere there maybe. And that's where, if you think about a day of travel being 12 hours, then 6 hours would be about half a day of travel, because obviously you don't travel for 24 hours.
And I guess this bit of the route, like I can't really draw. There we go, draw. I guess like this bit of the route would take longer because it's up and down hills or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a very simplistic kind of way of looking at it. There's other points that are more kind of windy and difficult. So yeah.
I'm presuming you can erase that because I can't work out how to.
Yeah, I can. There you go. So that clears up. So in terms of, you might as well just walk to Grey Point. I mean,
not so much.
Yeah, so you'd be talking about, by the time, say if you turn back now, you'd get back to Eagles Rest for kind of 6 a.m. even, maybe a little later than that, which could be a short wait before Fishmaster Wiccan appears.
It's definitely much faster to go by boat, according to this stuff. So
yeah,
so we should be turning back. I mean, we don't want to take a long rest. Is my thinking basically, like we don't want to wait till morning and then try and trudge back, and then maybe Wiccan would have already left by evening.
Yeah, but the short rest is plenty.
If you guys need an hour, we can take an hour here, so long as we're on our guard and we don't get run down by goblins.
I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah, so get a chance to get a few more hit points back as well as the spell slots.
What kind of terrain are we in, Craig?
It's very kind of overgrown gorse, kind of with kind of small tracks weaving between it. There's not a lot of open space.
So it's like quite tall vegetation and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would clear like a small area and then maybe find some like longer bits of like tall grasses or something like that, and just kind of like mesh them overhead so there's a little bit of cover overhead, sort of thing, if that's possible.
Yep. I'll say within the hour, or as part of
And
the
dig a
hour
little
you can.
fire pit or whatever.
Okay. So give me I need a roll to see how well you kind of set that up, how well kind of hidden you make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
would that be survival or?
Yeah, probably survival is a good choice because you're kind of doing anti-survival.
Yeah.
Hide your tracks. Yeah. $14. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Right. So that's fine. You set that up, and you guys can take your short rest.
All right.
Transfer out your hit points on Roll20 and things like that as well. Make sure it ties up with what you've got on your character sheets. Don't know with that earlier healing if you're back up to full. Whoa.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's like if you hit dice, you've got that.
My bad. Yeah.
Level 44 warlock.
So I got 19 hit points originally, plus 12. That's 31. I don't know where to put it.
Oh, on your token. Okay, let's just move back to the other map, sorry. And then you can add it to your token thing. If you scroll right, actually, I might be hidden. Give me 2 seconds. Let me reveal this. Okay, so go right down to the very kind of far left, about 3/4 of the way down. So,
Yeah, I think I see it.
you see it? Okay, good.
Yeah, here we go.
Guys, where'd my
Oh, yeah.
token go? Am I blind?
There, it's way down. Scroll down to the. Go all the way left and then scroll down.
Scroll down to 3/4 down the screen.
Yeah. And put it in red circle.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
I think that
Oh no,
you've got
right there. So I see it.
you've still got a tint on for some reason. Let me clear that. There you go. Cool. So Aryl's down a bit. The other guys are mostly full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess my PDF didn't say what my previous hit points were, so I just guessed it was at around 2 because I remember it was extremely low.
Okay.
I feel like that was the case, so that I've just been playing with it as if I had started with 2 health. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just have 7 on my character sheet, so I ran with that.
I'm happy with that. Now, obviously, you got that healing earlier as well.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Just out of interest, have any of you guys played Tomb of Annihilation from Wizards of the Coast?
No.
Good.
I couldn't ask us about Tomb of Horrors.
No, not Tomb of Horrors. No. Not about to enter that madness. Okay. Okay, so all short rested, all your spell slots. You get all your spell slots back, Warlocks?
Yep.
That's quite nice. Soren, how are you looking for spells? Are you there?
I have 2. I have 1 first level slot and 1 second level.
Oh,
Although,
wow.
given the circumstances, I'm quite glad I used Prayer of Healing earlier, given that the
Yeah.
guys would be low health without it.
Yeah. If there's any consolation, I'll also have this too.
I can't believe you guys have only got 2 spell slots.
Like,
Yep.
yeah. Like, I think we can get 3 at some point, but yeah.
Dude, we just fought 1,000,000 goblins.
It goes up to 4. 4 is the maximum amount of spell slots we can have.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is a kind of with warlocks, it's really important to know what kind of party you're in, because if you're in a party that just survives on long rest, then you're not going to get a lot of chance to shine.
Carthos, did you look at the? Do you remember when he had that? You were doing that ritual spell back in the last, I think maybe 2 sessions ago, and then he had that kind of moment. I think we got everyone else to take their headphones off, but did you? In fact, let me PM you. Give me a sec. Just wanted to check if you did something. Okay. That's message on Discord. Yep, we're getting your messages on Roll20 as well. But I know there's a way to do a whisper thing on. I don't trust myself to type it wrong and then send it to everyone. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. Just gonna give Atlee one chance to do this. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Right. Sorry, just give us a second. We'll just maybe. There's quite a lot to read through, but just a lot of this flavor stuff. There's a bit of mechanical stuff at the end, so just have a read of that. For the rest of you guys, what do you do with Tig Tig during this hour of rest? He's kind of just looking anxiously towards the entrance to Quinkstone.
I think I just hold on to like his little rope.
I think we might be past being able to speak to him, so.
Yeah, if we've been walking for hours at this point, we probably can't talk to him anymore.
We can no longer communicate with Tig Tig.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it comes to a point where he's kind of talking away to you guys, and then just suddenly you can't understand him anymore.
It dissolves into gibberish.
Yeah. And you think he's being like inept and stupid, and like, you give him a whack for it.
Yeah, I beat him around a little bit, and then I realize that I'm the idiot. I think I just hold on to him, and then if I need to do something, during my rest, I'll just like kind of pass it on to Carthos. Yeah,
he's able to kind of communicate what he was trying to communicate anyway. Just that like we're kind of close now, and like it's just up there, so no big deal. But you can no longer speak Goblin.
I like to imagine in the hour that I was communicating with him, though, we developed like a sign language that we can use, just him and I.
Invented a new language, perfect.
He taught me Goblin the hour.
Yeah, basic Goblin. Yeah, conversational Goblin. Okay, so throughout this rest period, Carthos, as he often does during kind of periods of downtime, takes out his book, giant tome, opens it up, and is just kind of off, kind of on his own, kind of examining the pages ritualistically, quietly off to the side.
just going through, occasionally scribbling something down down on the papyrus, but focusing on the book.
Cool. Okay. So your time comes to rest. You're not disturbed during the hour, although Tig Tig is kind of looking around constantly, kind of almost expecting something, but nothing happens. And eventually he indicates the direction to move off towards the entrance of the mine. You kind of move back onto the track that you've been following, and kind of Tig Tig leads the way. You kind of move into this area that's slightly more open, that you can see on the map. There is, I'll reveal some more space yet. In fact, I'll just reveal all of this. Give me 2 seconds. So, to your immediate right is a kind of larger building. What's that? 20 by 15 feet. It's give me a sec.
Woof.
Yeah.
It's like an A9 unit, but for wolves.
Here we go. Perfect. I need to put this link somewhere. You don't actually see the wolf at this point, although I should have probably done that. But it's you can smell it and you can hear that there is you hear kind of snuffling and noises from inside. But the kind of smell by the time you're this close, you can know that smell. What that smell is. The building itself, it's made of kind of well made dwarven stone, kind of close fitting stones. It's got a wide kind of overhanging roof of like nice neat tiles, which were once neat, and kind of over time roots and kind of weeds and things have pushed the stones apart slightly, and it's kind of disjointed the shape of the building, but it's largely still solid structure.
So are we killing the dog on the way through?
No.
So you hear, you hear within. I mean, you hear a noise. You don't know if it's just one dog, if there's multiple dogs, but you kind of.
Look,
the doors open are hanging on its hinges as well. Sorry, I should have said.
Look, I mean, you're the one who was concerned about going in diplomatically. I thought you might want to clear the way as you go in, so we don't get hit from behind.
What if we could like bar the door somehow so that they wouldn't be able to get out anyway?
Like melt the wall.
You just like find a log or something to put in front of the door so that, you know, it's. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just kill this dog in the kennel. That seems a little like, you know, I know we just killed like 50 goblins and some of those were wolves, but these are just dogs hanging out in their own home.
I'll say you're more than like 10 feet away because obviously they would have heard you by now. But that you're speaking in low tones.
Could try to bribe. I mean, if we have any food rations, we could just throw one and hope you'll let us pass.
It's a good shout.
All right, let's kill the dog. I don't know if bribing the dog is, you know, feasible.
Probably not.
Like.
Okay, ready your spells.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to wait for them to do so and then throw a rock at the door.
Okay. Do you throw the rock?
I give a little nod to show that I'm ready with. Yeah, I guess I'll actually just say I'm preparing Eldritch Blast, trained at the door. So when I see Wolf, I will shoot Eldritch Blast.
I'll do the same.
And then I
Cool.
throw the rock at the door.
Okay. I should also say there's that smaller building off to the left as well, and what looks like the start of a cart track and cart just up ahead to the north. But...
Oh, and I cast Shillelagh, and then I throw a rock at the door.
Okay. So the rock flies through and clatters off the door. The kind of noise inside the shed stops, and you hear kind of low growl emanate. But no wolf comes out.
So, go past.
I cast Thaumaturgy and make the door slam shut.
Okay. Okay, that's right. Yeah, you can do that.
Does the door shut cleanly, by the way, or does it just sort of hang?
It kind of hangs, yeah. I mean, it closes, but it's not secure.
Does it look like I could go up and secure it real quick? Like, is there like some sort of like, a wooden thing to put in front of it, or some sort of latch or something?
That'd be more something on the inside.
Yeah.
It looks kind of. It's dwarven made, but it's very old, like hundreds of years old, and it's not been used in a long, long time. So it's not in very good repair.
Could I try to drag a minecart over, but I imagine that would be heavy.
This kind of the growling continues inside, but it doesn't. The noise doesn't change, and there's no sign of anything coming out.
Okay, I've got another plan. I use Thaumaturgy again to cause tremors in the ground in the house.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
That's fine. You do that. The ground kind of begins to rumble, and kind of some small stones kind of shake loose from the stones themselves, the walls themselves. You hear kind of a few things kind of inside just kind of like fall over. You hear a high-pitched yelp after one of those crashes, like a very high-pitched yelp.
Like a death yelp? Is that what you're trying to say, Craig?
Say that again.
Like a death yelp? Like
No. Just a higher pitch than you would expect.
But they're still not coming out.
They're still not coming out now. The growler kind of intensifies.
Are you saying it's a puppy?
Should we just try to take our chances and
Look,
go back?
I feel like I've exhausted my abilities to provoke the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't come out from that,
They didn't come out from an earthquake, so...
I just walked past the door.
Yeah, let's walk past the door.
Okay. Are you going to have a look inside?
Nah.
No. I mean, I'll kind of give the door some side eye, but I'm not going to look inside.
Okay. Now the growling obviously continues. I notice this kind of sense as you're getting closer, and but you kind of see a little movement through the cracks between the door and the door frame. But yeah, that's that you kind of managed to move past. What do you do next?
I look down this minecart track.
Okay.
Where it leads to.
You see the minecart there. Start the mine track. Give me a second.
Whee! Joking.
I'm half tempted.
You see a torch over here burning, and the beginnings of what looks like a walkway up there. And in this direction, you've got 60 feet. Well, you've got 120 feet, so you can probably see a lot of this. So if you look in the straight line up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah, you can probably see all the way over here, can't you?
I probably look at Tig Tig and see if he's like looking in a certain direction, like if he's kind of like non-verbally kind of showing, like, you know, if he just naturally starts walking towards a, you know, a pathway.
No, Tig Tig. In fact, he would be. He'd be kind of watching the dogs nervously in the shed, and he would start to kind of move towards the right, looking fearfully to the left after he gets inside, passing the minecart.
Looking fearfully to the left.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to go that way.
Well, then we're not fucking going that way.
I don't know. Maybe we do want to go that way just to scare him a little.
Maybe you'll find more worms. Who knows?
All right, let's pretend to walk that way just to see the look on his face, and then we'll go the other way.
Yeah, he kind of starts to look like he's going to dig his heels in, but.
All right. I changed trajectory and start heading over here.
I tell Errol to stay close to me, and I know we won't always necessarily actually have our tokens next to each other, but I'm doing my utmost to stay next to Errol.
Understood.
I'll try to stay behind Soren.
Okay.
But like, I want to be like touch distance.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna, if a fight starts, I'm gonna tag him. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of hide behind these barrels and kind of like peek around a little bit.
Okay. 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 56, so you can see just all of that probably. Karthos especially, and Errol, and all of you now can see as this kind of opens out, there's a kind of walkway that extends ahead of you and around this central pillar, but kind of all around that and below there's a deep kind of pit. You can see further along what looks like the mine tracks that kind of veered left, looks to go around and spiral around in a big loop on one of that, so you can get an idea of that. So I'll just give you this as well. And kind of spirals our way down. You would see all that, and then kind of below where you are, it continues down in a big spiral. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So at this kind of point, yeah, where I'm selected about that kind of point, it goes beneath you. That makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna start heading across the bridge.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna stand at the start of the bridge. I'm gonna check the structural integrity of the bridge.
Okay, give me intelligence, science check, whatever that would be.
Perhaps it would be. I mean, I could just.
It's intelligence.
I could do investigation.
Yeah, give me that.
11.
Okay. I mean, there's kind of solid steel beams supporting the weight of the bridge from this point to the central pillar and around and then off to the inside. The timber boards are very, very old. You think it'd be wise to walk at kind of half speed over them. It's interesting though because they're. I want you to tell me why, but how have the dwarves kind of built these structures partly out of wood and they're still standing after so long? Like, what does Errol understand about them that he knows they're still safe to walk on, and how did the dwarves manage to achieve that?
I like to think that there is some sort of dust that they can coat wood with that kind of keeps moisture away, you know, so that the wood doesn't begin to rot over time. Is what I'd like to think. The dwarves know of some sort of mineral or something that they can use to kind of help preserve wood And it also gives it, like, you can tell dwarven wood because it kind of has this dusty, gray coat over it in a way.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. That totally makes sense. And it doesn't make it last indefinitely, but it certainly preserves its life beyond that.
It just kind of takes the moisture away from the wood so that, mold doesn't grow on it and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that's what he's kind of noticing as he steps onto this the wood, but it certainly looks okay. You just have to move a bit slower than normal.
Yeah, and maybe a way you can kind of tell how old it is just like the dust has like become a little like it's like turned into a paste almost, and so now it's starting to like it's lost its effectiveness from it's like already absorbed all the moisture that it can in a way. And Errol's definitely going to be kind of walking on the side, like closer to where the board meets, whatever joint it meets, instead of walking like straight down the middle, so that it's a little bit stronger there.
Okay.
I'm becoming less sure about this mission. You wouldn't need to rake our eyes out to do away with us here. You'd just need to give us a nudge over the side.
That's very true. Do you think we should give Tig Tig a nudge here before he gives one to us?
I suppose that makes sense.
I mean, I was just joking.
Wow.
You actually want to kill Tig Tig?
I apologize. I didn't realize it was a joke. Carry on.
We'll just have to keep a close eye on him. But the bridge doesn't. I mean, I guess it's just kind of like a wall there, so it's kind of hard to see around it. But it seems like it doesn't last that long. So.
When Errol says keep an eye on him, Sorin picks up Tig Tig and puts him over his shoulder.
Very good. Errol will go first, and he'll gingerly kind of walk out onto these floorboards.
Okay. Can I say at this point, can we just have a short break and then come back to it?
Yeah, sounds good.
Just as you step onto this bridge. If you scroll along as well, I'll start to reveal more of the stuff that you can see down below. There's like multiple levels, and I'll start to reveal as you look down over the bridge, you can see some more stuff.
All right, cool.
Cool. Okay, give us 10 minutes.
See you in a bit.
Something about dinosaur lasagna. Something about whatever the hell else Tim Carney says.
Okay, back.
Okay. That's good that we managed the game before the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Yeah, it could be a long time by the time we start something out in January. So I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm really happy that my schedule opened up and that everyone else was able to start on such short notice.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna-
Sorry?
Go on, sorry.
I was just going to say, I think the longest we have went without session was like 4 months or something.
I want to say
Yeah.
it was even longer than that, maybe.
6 maybe?
Potentially.
Yeah, 6 months I think would be like is what I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably back when Jacob was born. That was a
Right.
long hiatus there. Yeah.
How's Jacob doing?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Loves dinosaurs, which is fun.
Sure. I love dinosaurs as well. I was driving out in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and there was like a statue store out in the middle of nowhere, and it had like giant dinosaur statues that you could buy. And I was just like, man, I think Tanya would be very upset with me if I came home with a Paracephalosaur attached to the top of our car. I wanted to. I was very tempted.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mm.
You need the space for that sort of thing.
And I still have a lot of family that lives out in Oregon, which is like in the, way Pacific Northwest. And there's a dinosaur safari up there. Like basically, like this really rich guy bought a bunch of dinosaur statues and put them on this like plot of land, like in a forest. It's like one of my favorite places to go as a kid because it's just like
Wow.
you're like kind of walking around. And there's like a giant dinosaur statue, right? And with all
Yeah.
the trees and stuff.
Kind of like, yeah, like as close as we can get to Jurassic Park.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Very outdated models now, though, I'm sure.
Yeah. We went to a cool thing in Edinburgh, in Scotland. There's at the zoo, they were doing like a Chinese lantern kind of festival, but all the Chinese lanterns were like life-size dinosaurs.
Really?
Really cool. Yeah. Just massive dinosaurs. Like, and so obviously it was at night. It was a few weeks ago, so dark here at night. And yeah, just really cool. Just walking around the zoo, but instead of animals, it was just massive dinosaurs, and some of them were like animatronic, kind of moving their heads and things like that. Just
you were
so cool.
good at that with Jacob?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we went to that with him.
Freak out? Yeah.
No, he totally loved it. Yeah, he was like way past his bedtime, but he was like he was a zombie by the end of it, but he loved it.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's really cool.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Good. Okay, so just to pre-warn you, I'm gonna mess up this map because it is 3-dimensional and complicated, but I'll try and keep it right.
Dude, you've been working on your Roll20 skills.
Yeah.
Now you need to get us proper tokens with like pictures on.
Yeah, that's my next level stuff.
Dude, if you set it up so that you can temporarily give me DM for a day at some point, I can get it set up.
That would be cool. I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
You click on someone and click promote to DM.
Cool. That sounds easy.
But don't do that now because then I'll see you.
Okay. Oh yeah, don't want that. Okay. So yeah, you can see if you scroll along to level 2, you can see some of the stuff down below. Looks like a rope kind of extending out into the middle pillar and then off to the west. You see another walkway down there. That's kind of quite far below you. You are 100. Let me do some maths. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, that's like 175 feet below you. So the track kind of veers down quite steeply as soon as it starts going down the track. So that kind of lower level where you can see that rope and that kind of lower platform is quite far down. You can't see the bottom. It just kind of goes into darkness. I think unless there's a light down there. Let me see. There's a faint. No, there's no light down there. I think you can see faint light kind of beneath you and kind of beneath where the entrance was on the next level down. But you can't make out anything at this point.
Might we need light? I mean, I can see, but
Yeah.
I'd probably see better with light. Should I grab that torch off the wall?
I don't know, because obviously the dark... I thought of that too, Soren, but the goblins can see in the darkness, obviously, so that might just make us a target if we can all see in the darkness anyway.
Fair
You know
enough.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think the goblins are going to be walking around with torches down here. So
True.
if we're the only ones that are doing that, then they can see us from a mile away.
And Karthos has an advantage in the dark anyway.
Yes. I will gingerly continue across the bridge. Do the floorboards seem maybe a little bit firmer as we get to the pillar?
Skip. Hop and skip.
Not necessarily. No, just the
Okay.
same. Just continue around.
Hippity
Alright.
hop, clippity clop, over the rickety bridge.
you continue around. You're obviously keeping an eye out for signs of movement, life. You don't notice anything. There's light up ahead. There's another torch on the wall over there. And path continues around up that way. That's looks like steps descending down straight ahead. You can probably see that stuff there. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't realize that. Just cut off.
Wait. Errol's gonna stop right here and turn around and ask if anyone's afraid of heights.
At the end of the bridge.
Arthur rolls his eyes.
I'm afraid of dying, but not heights in particular.
All right. Errol, continue on. Oh man, Soren, do you think you can try using that location spell again? Maybe Lee is somewhere in these caves.
Yeah, if you think we've got 10 minutes to spare.
I don't see why not. Alarm hasn't been raised yet.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to sit in this corner and do so. I pull out a branch twig and I sort of start casting incantations over it, and I'm casting locate object, looking for star spike.
Just to be safe, we should cast thorns and darkness right here at the bottom of these stairs, and I'll wait there with my great axe.
Actually, if there are only 10 minutes, I can also just ritual maybe to give you comprehend language.
Oh. Yeah, that'll probably be useful if we're
Well,
gonna
we'll
try
need
to
you
go
to
the
stand
diplomatic
watch
route.
then. We'll need you to stand watch, Errol, while we're casting our incantations.
Right.
Yeah, I'll stand watch, and I'll actually, you'll see Errol, that inky black liquid will kind of like come down from his sleeves and through his hand, and you'll see his great axe form.
Okay. Very good. Give me a perception check, Carthus.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, no, I meant, sorry, arrow. Sorry.
Ah, shoot. Okay. I was like, yes, I'm off the hook. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna like this. Eight. That's my natural perception, actually.
well, at least it's not -1.
He's just
yeah,
so
that's okay.
easily distracted. That's the problem with that's why Errol has a low perception. He just gets distracted by like
I think
rocks
Errol
and
kind
things.
of might have like a mild form of ADHD or something like that, and he'll just kind of get lost in his head. He'll be like thinking about numbers and like Dwarven history and stuff. He'll be looking at the walls for like.
I wonder if I could fabricate that dust that you preserve
Exactly.
wood
That's
with.
that's what's going through Errol's head at all times, and that's why he's not very good at perceiving things.
Okay. The kind of the area is not kind of dead quiet. It's like a big open space. There's any kind of noise is kind of echoey and amplified. To the west, you think like you thought you heard like some kind of like it almost seemed like like wind blowing through a tunnel or something like that kind of like flow of air noise. But you kind of dismiss that because it's it doesn't seem likely that there's another kind of air source in that way, and kind of further into the hillside. So there's something to bear in mind. But other than that, your 10 minutes passes without too much incident.
All right.
So is Lee within 1,000 feet?
Sorry, no, he is not.
God damn. No sign of Lee. He's obviously, I suspected as much. He's moved fast enough to have probably been on his own 2 feet rather than being dragged by his ankles, but
Right.
he isn't here in any way.
Wanted to make sure before we went any further. All right. Well, I guess we'll just continue now. I can comprehend languages again.
Ask what's face what he was scared of.
Yeah. Tig, what were you scared of? You're muted, Craig.
Yeah, he like jumps when you speak. He's been kind of looking in that direction, kind of westwards, as you've been crossing the bridge, kind of eyeing it warily. He kind of moves closer to you if you let him, and he whispers, and says, "It's haunted."
Oh, okay, Tig. And then I'll kind of look at Soren and be like, he says it's haunted, and kind of like roll my eyes and obviously kind of make fun of Tig.
I mean, it could be, but people
Yeah,
felt the
sure.
hills were haunted just because we were there, so...
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Okay.
Whoa! I've just seen the titles.
Sorry, yeah, I've revealed a bit of stuff.
Yeah, the surface level.
That's
Yeah.
cool, dude. I'm gonna zoom out
Alright.
so I can see it.
Can I just say, like, in case it's not already obvious, I did not draw this map. I wish I could have drawn this map, but that's totally stole it. Changed the name, and that's that's it.
I did not think you drew this map, but not as like an insult to you. But it does seem like a map that I may have seen before. It seems like an official map, right? Like this is like what they have in the rulebook.
Yeah, this is an official map. This is from
Okay.
Team of Annihilation. That's right. I asked if you.
Yeah.
If you'd
Oh, I
played.
see. Yeah, no, I'd be very impressed if you were able to like perfectly mimic the style of the.
Yeah, Mike Schley.
Official, yeah.
I wish. Okay, so you can make your way down those steps. Again, they're quite steep, so you've descended a fair way down into this room. This room seems just kind of empty. The tracks kind of. Well, this is a very old place, obviously. The holders in the wall for the torches are dwarven kind of design, and they're kind of still there. But obviously, the torches themselves are quite crude and obviously goblin made and goblin kind of lit. But yeah, no, the kind of walls themselves are kind of natural, but they've been kind of shaped out to be kind of more functional rooms. It's hard to say what this would have been as kind of functional as in the past, but yeah, no, it's just must be quite interesting for Arrow and Karthos as well to be moving through a place like this as you kind of continue down. I'll just reveal this next bit. So this kind of just looks like it just joins back up.
Oh, does it just join back up?
Looks like it does. Okay, when you get to that point there, I need dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait, I'm not on the floorboards yet.
From
It's
everyone,
actually
Craig, or just at Errol?
just Arrow, sorry. Just Arrow.
Shit.
If he's about to fall, I'm gonna reach out and try and grab him.
I think it's more likely Minecraft.
Is that an 8? Wow. Okay.
No, I didn't roll that yet.
No,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
his perception.
That's my old one. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, sorry. Dexterity is just straight dexterity. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, guys.
Rip. Well, luckily you can't crit fail a skill challenge, so...
I just die in the freaking dwarf pits. Oh my god.
No, you're okay. You're probably okay. What happens is your ankle tugs on what as you kind of look down to realize to be a tripwire. There's a portion of the kind of the tracks. It's kind of now that you kind of dismissed it as you were kind of moving along the bridge, but it seems like just a pile of kind of spare boards and metal. But as you kind of trigger this trap from the tripwire, this kind of on like this board of spiked metal and sharpened timber swings towards you across the entrance of that tunnel as you head into there. So that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage from that, and you kind of immediately start to hear this kind of rumbling noise as well.
Rumbling noise?
Yeah, it's kind of like around you and above you.
Like there's gonna be some Indiana Jones boulder coming down the track here in a second?
Potentially, yeah.
I would man, I just imagine like my nose is busted up. I got stabbed like in the shoulder and stuff. I'm not happy. I'm gonna immediately turn around and like what was
yeah,
that?
imagine. I'm sorry, just gonna say, imagine we're kind of going round by round. So you've got a round of something. Everyone can obviously act as well in this round. So yeah.
I'm gonna throw Tig Tig to the ground, and
I should probably roll for him as well, shouldn't I?
So Tig Tig didn't
I
know
guess
this thing was here.
Tig Tig's on Soren's shoulder.
Oh, is he? Sorry, I thought he was with you. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I've got
not
hold
even.
of Tig Tig.
Okay. No, he rolled well, so he would have been okay.
That's good to know. Yeah, I would like, kind of like when your dog, does something you really don't like and you like yell at it. I would like, I'd be very upset with Tig Tig and like, basically shove him to the ground and tell him to let me know of any future traps, basically. Can't hear you, Craig.
But yeah, no, he kind of like recoils at your anger and kind of trying to back away, trying to get away from you. And he says, "Oh, I forgot. I step over."
And I like angrily shake I like threaten him with my great axe, basically. But then I let him go after my anger has subsided a little bit.
Where's this sound coming from, did you say, Craig?
Around and above. You're in kind of like a narrow tunnel that's maybe no more than kind of 10 feet high. Probably even 8 feet high, kind of 7.
I'm
Tig
going to
Tig,
get back here.
I think
Tig Tig.
Like, Errol can shout at Tig Tig all he likes. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Tig Tig. As you kind of noticed, he was kind of backing away from Arrow, but he was also just generally trying to kind of back up a bit, back up the way. So yeah, he's happy to go with you if you retreat back up that direction.
Tig Tig, what is this rumbling?
And then before he can respond, this kind of 5 foot diameter stone just crashes down from the ceiling, and lands kind of in this area here, roughly. Smashes down there and starts to roll away down. It kind of crashes through the trap, spiky trap thing, and then begins to kind of roll down the track, all the way down the minecart track.
Well, they know we're here now.
Yeah,
It's really loud. Yeah, really loud, really noisy.
God damn it. Tig Tig.
Fool of a took.
I guess we should chase it, right?
Chase the boulder.
But be careful of all the traps, I would say.
Well,
Still-
I mean, the boulder is gonna give us a safe pathway, right?
Still rolling down.
Well, I mean, I said I was
That
going to
was
stay
really
within
good
touching
rolling.
distance of Errol, so I'm going to stay within touching distance of Errol.
Okay.
Back off,
Right.
creep.
Dude, I want to be able to keep you safe.
Alright.
So you're going to get down off to your left there where that light is, as you've just passed it. You do see that there's some steps that would lead down the woods as well if you want to take that route.
I think I want to just follow the boulder.
Follow the boulder. Okay. 1 second. Wait a minute. Where does that come out? Here.
Follow the boulder,
It's confusing me now.
follow
So there's
the
light up
boulder.
ahead. You see off to the. You see that far? Yeah, you can see that far. You can see off the boulder's kind of rolling ahead now. I would say just go back to where Soren was, because you'll want to stop there.
We're about to get hit by another boulder that comes out the wall, knocks us straight off the edge. Everybody dies.
Cool. So yeah, you can see like most of that going around there. Yeah, you see that rope as you were kind of coming through there extends out, and then it's tied onto like this other boulder that's attached further down the line. So kind of looks like some kind of mechanism trap kind of set up there as well.
So our rock's going to trigger that rock.
You would think that. Give me 1 second. No. I don't think it does. Oh, cool. Okay.
Yo, Craig, I feel like we need some Cool Minds of Moria music.
Oh, yeah. Good chat. I've forgotten about the music. I don't know if I've got particularly Moria ones, but I've got this Lost Mine one. So that's not this. Interesting. Okay.
I feel like what we're doing is more active than this music.
It is, yeah.
We need like bum 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 bum.
That's
the ring rates, but that's the ring rates. That's not appropriate music unless there's ring rates down here. In which case.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any good music set up anymore. I used to.
Right.
Oh wait, there's a Middle Earth one, but that's probably tame. Yeah, that's annoying. No, not that one. We'll go with this one. Oh, what's this one? I don't know. It'll do. Up ahead, I'll say over here. Oh, oops. No, I don't want to reveal that. Don't look.
You should play some of that Blue Ball Machine music. You know the one I'm talking about? From you'rethemannowdog.com. The ones that goes like. I don't know where it's originally from.
No idea what you're talking about, I'm afraid. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so what happened at this point, as you're kind of moving past, is a goblin runs out of a tunnel up ahead onto the tracks and looks around, kind of see what's going on with that boulder.
Shit.
Obviously turns around, looks right at you, and
Guiding bolt.
triggers initiative, please.
Oh, I thought that 3 was me.
Okay, so arrow 16. God, those 3. Oof. And this one, 18. Very good.
Whoa, you can fudge die rolls.
You can fetch them.
What?
It just rolls a 0. What? I'm very confused. Maybe
Zero
you can
sided
set it
die.
up so that when you click it, it says that like it's rolled a d20 and got a 20, so it might be a good tool for a GM or something to like cheat. I don't really know.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so that goblin runs out. Obviously, as you're kind of stepping forward, this space opens up. There's a campfire kind of burning in the middle there. There's another torch in there, so it's quite well lit. There's like this area of kind of spikes and kind of like a barricade basically set up just to slow anything coming through that way. There's 2 goblins in there by the looks of it, and it is, sorry, whose turn is it? It's Soren to act first.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is guiding bolt this guy.
Okay.
Which, let me double check what I need to. I think it's a saving throw. Oh no, wait. If it's a saving throw, I don't want to do that, do I? Because there's.
You tell me.
Oh wait. Do I not? Oh, I don't have a cantrip. Oh, Sacred Flame is what I meant, not guiding bolt.
Okay. Sacred Flame.
Remembering what my shit does. Oh, that's a dex saving throw. I don't want to do a dex saving throw based thing.
You don't want to do that. Okay.
No. What can I do instead? Basically nothing. Well. Okay. In that case, I want to go. I don't know how many goblins there are, so I'm kind of. Okay, I am gonna Sacred Flame this guy.
Okay.
So I need a dex saving throw, and he needs to hit 11, 15.
15, eh? Okay. Give me 1 second. He makes it.
Damn.
19.
Okay.
So, loops out of the way.
And then I'm gonna step back to here because I want to LOS these guys. So I'm gonna kind of step so that this wall is between me and them, so they can't shoot at me with a bow.
I'll give you that.
Like probably where I want to be is like behind Karthos, but to make it clear, I'll put myself there.
Yeah. There's space to move up kind of on the edge of the track there. Okay. Against the wall. That's fine. So up next is Arrow.
Arrow's just gonna and just like cut this goblin in half, hopefully.
Awesome.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Damage.
That is 12 damage.
Okay. That's enough to kill him.
Dude, I just cut this dude in half. It is
Awesome.
There's guts, it's gory, it's gross, but it's very clean, and I just literally just run up to him, and with all that and momentum I have, I just take my axe and just cut him up kind of diagonally, and he just falls apart.
Awesome. He just kind of collapses across the tracks there, reveals a bit of the tunnel behind him. The light's kind of shedding.
Yeah. And then I would probably just kind of like peek around the corner here to see if I can see any more goblins down this tunnel, but I'm assuming there aren't any.
Which direction, sorry?
Just like where the goblin was coming out from.
No, so no, there's nothing else there that you can see.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Up next is the goblins. So, what will they do? Ones that are left. And move up to here. And yeah, maybe just move that. So one of them is going to shoot an arrow in the back. I'm just going to give him just line of sight there. That's yeah, it's only well, actually you've got low AC, don't you? So that's 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's 6 damage for that. He shoots an arrow at you. Just kind of gets you in the back as you're kind of distracted just by finishing off his kinsman. He just releases an arrow from his short bow.
So 6 damage, you said?
Yeah, 6. Okay. The other one, nobody can see what he's doing, so that's fine. From across here, some goblins come into view. Actually, do they? Because that's a wall.
Errol cries out in pain.
I'm going to hide that area actually because you can't see that.
I guess I should have just kept moving forward. I'm kind of dumb.
Okay, so another goblin appears across the way. You first hear about him because of the whizzing arrow coming your way. Only gets a 7 to hit. You've got bad AC, but I don't think it's that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay. You hear kind of goblin like yells and stuff coming from over in that direction, so you assume there's probably more over there. And that's Carthos' turn.
Okay. I think Carthos is gonna move up here. And I think he's gonna out just blast these two goblins. One beam hitting it.
Okay.
Double check one thing. Yeah, so. Okay, so is 13 enough?
Give me 1 second. I'm just sending a message. Okay, just I didn't realize. Yes. No, that's not enough. Not enough. For these ones, which one are you targeting?
One beam for each of these two.
You're targeting both of them. Oh, they're both. You've got 13 on each. One of them hits. You hit G5, but not G6.
Sorry?
You hit one of them, but not the other. Basically, sorry, the other way around. You hit G6, but not G5. G5 has a shield.
Okay, so let's 1d times 4. Six damage.
6 damage. Okay, sorry for that's for G6. Okay, that's fine. He's still up, but yeah, no, it definitely hits him. Yeah, so in this case, yeah, you can. In this case, you can use the bonus action.
Okay, do that.
Cool. So that describe what that looks like. I'll take the damage.
Okay. So I shoot the two beams. So one goblin manages to block it with a shield, while the other beam manages to pierce him into the chest. And as it pierces into the chest, a smaller side beam comes out of the other goblin and goes back into the one that was previously blocked.
So it's almost like a splinter beam comes off and strikes the other goblin.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And then I guess I'm just gonna go back here and that's my turn.
Okay. That's nice and safe. You're out of sight there. Okay, so they're both looking hurt now. Back to Soren's turn.
Okay. I would like to. I'd like to run across here to where Owl is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to.
Oh, sorry. I just realised I should have done something. You can still do that, but Carthos, I'm going to take a shot at you because one of them was. No, he wasn't because he doesn't have a bow. Never mind. Carry on.
I'm going to kind of slap Owl on the back as I run past and cast Barkskin on him. So your AC is now, whatever it is. Should have looked this up. Oh, and it's not on that list. Nature domain. Your AC becomes 16, Errol.
Oh, dude, you've given nothing can stop me now.
Dude, I know this is a combo we've done before. I just didn't think this battle was gonna kill you so quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each one of these is 5 feet, right? Or 10?
That's right.
5.
It's 5.
Okay. So I can get to there with my movement. Do I see
Okay,
anything down this tunnel?
I'll give you that next room. Nothing in there other than the campfire. It looks like the kind of living quarters, that sort of thing. Yeah, the kind of barrels have been the kind of barrels that have been pushed over and kind of emptied out, and they look like the goblins are sleeping within the barrels as a kind of bed, cot kind of thing. Okay, that's fine. You can see kind of over the fires, there's like small animals like rabbits and things kind of roasting away on a spit. So that's it. It's your turn. Arrow's next.
So there's a goblin kind of running towards us from the north, I noticed.
Yeah, that's right.
Errol is going to look at this mechanism here and try to figure it out.
Okay. It's just a simple thing. So the rock there is kind of teetering on the edge of that ledge. It wouldn't take much of a yank on the rope to pull it down, and with the slope of the tracks, it would likely roll down again. Kind of the other one has just kind of passed where those goblins were, the one that you'd previously released. So it will kind of follow along behind that one.
Do it.
Yeah, I do it. I yank on the rope.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, it kind of you can see the rope kind of passes through like a ring on the pillar, and the boulder it's just enough to kind of teeter over and smash down a few feet onto the track. Somehow the kind of supports of the track itself hold, and it begins to kind of roll. Immediately the goblin's running your way and has to kind of screech to a halt. He will take dex save. It fails, of course. So give me what's the damage? Just give me a D10 damage for that. Five. Okay, that is enough to just squish him into dirt.
Nice.
He just squeals in pain, and you kind of see parts of him kind of like as the boulder kind of continues around, you see parts of him still kind of rolling with the boulder along.
Oh my god! All my satisfaction of just squishing him is turning into a macabre scene.
Yeah, sorry to ruin that, but that's what happens. So, yeah.
And then I also
say that's your action.
That's my action. That's fine. I will hide over here.
Tucking in behind. Sorry. Very good. Goblin's turn.
Is G3 dead?
Yeah, let me just fix that. Sorry. Red color that he has painted in the ground. Around you see kind of two more goblins move up. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. And I think I'll give one of them line sight on Arrow for a shot with the bow.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
How?
G1.
Oh, I see them now. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, 11? No, not anymore. That's 16 AC now.
Yeah.
So the other one.
That smirk. Yeah, I have a normal AC like a normal person.
A normal level character.
Hey, I keep asking Craig to let me learn heavy, armor, but it's just taken a while since we don't have the downtime.
There's feats, aren't there? You'll have to get to about level 18 first, but it is there.
That kind of goblin disappears again. The one that didn't shoot, and the one that did shoot tucks back in behind that rock for some cover. I'll put him there because it's more sensible. Yeah. I forgot. I should have said. You've probably heard it more than seen it, but there's kind of over on this northeast corner. There's a waterfall coming through from some unknown source, and the waterfall's kind of just pouring down to the lower level. From this point, let me just see if you'll be able to see anything down on the lower floor yet. 1 second. Yeah, what's your... no, not yet. So you can just about see the bottom. Actually, you can see some of it. Give me 1 second. I'll reveal it. So only kind of Carthos can see this. That's where he is. You can start to see some of the tracks kind of where they go at the bottom when they come to an end. And there's this kind of looks like some kind of elevated kind of platform that continues along in that direction. On the bottom of the waterfall is in a pool over there. But I think that's all you can see. That's the pillar that continues then. Okay. You hear calls from down below as well. There's maybe more goblins down there. So that's their turn. Oh wait, these idiots. They are gonna move. They're gonna move somewhere. 1 second. They kind of disappear. They move off to the east.
Wait, what? They've already had a turn.
Did they?
Yeah, they shot Errol in the back.
No, that was
last round.
That was round 1.
But they went after me. Didn't they?
They did. And then this is... How many rounds have you had? 2.
Oh, wait, have I had 2 rounds? Oh, yeah, I have. I apologise.
Yeah.
Okay, I got confused.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so they move off to the east. Side. Okay. That's their turn. And Carthos is next.
Okay. I'll start by going here, try to repeat my trick before noticing they're gone, I guess.
Yeah.
Then I guess I go here. Do I see any goblins? I guess he's kind of covered, isn't he?
Yeah, that guy's covered, yeah. You see him kind of peeking out, you maybe... I would give him like 3/4 cover. Give him that.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna risk it. 2 beams of blue.
Cool. Yes. Yeah, that's right. So this would be 13 plus 5 is 18, so one of them hits.
Okay. Can I use the bonus action thingy? Or is that good?
Let me see if that would apply. I don't know if they have to... Give me 1 second. I think you'd have to see the other target.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
12 damage.
12 damage. Yeah, that's enough to just blast him away, I think. Yeah. Cool. That takes out goblin number 1.
Okay.
Another blast of eldritch energy just takes him out. Very cool.
Okay.
That's your turn. Or you can move back.
Can I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I don't think I can move back exactly where I was, so I think I'll just go here for a while.
Okay, let me move this guy to the back. There you go.
And can I become prone?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't take any movement to become prone, does it? You just drop.
I thought
No,
it
it
took
takes
some
half your
sort of-
movement to stand up again, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Just falling over. Yeah.
Yeah, I just throw myself to the ground to see if there's any more arrows coming.
Cool. Very good. Okay, that's fine. Back to Soren.
I think Sorin turns over his shoulder to Arrol and says, "Which way?"
I mean,
Down this tunnel, or should I boulder along that track?
let's keep going down the track.
The track. Okay. Sorin does as he's told. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then dash action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Is where I would like to go.
That would reveal. Yeah, I'll give you that. Give you that. Give you that. So there's another goblin. He's kind of heading towards the east. You can just
I've
see
kind
him.
of got cover from him. That's all right.
Yeah, I'd give you half cover from that unless he moves closer to you. You can still understand goblin, can't you? At this point, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So that's your full turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay, Arrow, you're next.
Very well. I am going to do some measurements. I apologize.
Oh, cool.
What?
You're gonna do a teleporting jobby.
Yeah, I don't know if I can though.
Oh, goddamn. You could
Yeah,
dash and then do a
it
teleporting
would have
jobby.
been really cool, but it's only 30 feet, so I would basically.
It's a bonus action though, right?
It is a bonus action, so I could,
So you could
dash,
move,
but
dash,
if
and
if
then
I'm
teleport a
dashing,
jobby.
You could cut them off, yeah, going there.
You could drop
Yeah.
down to the
Oh,
middle of it, yeah.
that's another cool idea.
I was thinking of doing that actually.
That'd be cool.
And then just cut him off on his way down.
Okay, everyone agrees it'll be cool if I do that, so I'll go ahead and do that.
The DM definitely agrees that would be really cool.
But I'm trying to stay out of line of sight so he doesn't see me coming, basically, is the idea. So what I'm gonna do, because he's kind of like around that rock over there, there's this big pillar in the middle, there's some rocks that I'm next to, so I'll kind of make it seem like I'm running back this way, like going back up, but then like right around here, I'm gonna use Misty Step to teleport myself over
Awesome.
here. And I'm still kind of, covered by that rock. And what I'm gonna do is, I guess, kind of like stay right here and ready Ophidion's bolts or whatever it's called, to shoot at him as soon as he reaches line of sight within my vision.
Awesome.
Or you know what? I'm just gonna ready up an Eldritch Blast actually.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Awesome. So you're there, ready, and I'll just blast the goblin when he comes down that track.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Nice use of teleport. So you've moved. I've given you a benefit out there, but you've dropped down quite a long way, so you're at kind of 50 feet below the rest of the guys, say.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Well, maybe kind of 25 below Sora and 50 below Carthos kind of thing. It's kind of dropping fast, but that's okay. I'm just going to go linear distance. So. Awesome. No, that's cool. You can see from there, I'll give you a little bit more. You can see all this stuff here, and the cart just continues. You can see the stones kind of rolling on by still, and the track continues its spiraling around. In fact, you can see much of the bottom. In fact, I'll just give you all this as well. Kind of below you, you can kind of picking over the edge. You can see kind of open space, the pool, and some track works down there. Does that all make sense?
Yep.
Good. Goblin turn. So you see Goblin 2, he's kind of like hearing Soren running on towards him. He's kind of walking backwards down here, kind of with an arrow at the ready. So when he gets to about this point, you can release your Eldritch Blast.
All right. Ooh, it feels so good. That's a 13 to hit.
That hits just.
All right. I do 2 damage.
Oh. It was such a cool maneuver.
It was a cool maneuver, but this will definitely scare the shit out of him. Maybe he'll lose his footing and fall off.
No such luck. He spins around, realizes you're there, and kind of readjusts his aim upwards to kind of shoot down towards you, shocked at kind of an arrow coming from that direction. That's a 17 to hit, so that's going to hit.
Damn.
And 6 damage. Okay, so that's his. He's moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to jump into that. You can still see where he's gone, but he'd have cover from a direct shot at that point. That's his go. These guys, give me 1 second. Where's Carthos now? This is complicated. 25, 30. So they would be there. Yeah, they're going to do that. One of them, anyway, will get to here. So these guys basically looked back around. They've run up, and they're coming back down from above you on the tracks. One of them's coming. One of them is within.
Damn, dude. I thought about doing this, dude. I thought about running backwards and just storming those two.
They've come through there, so they're both going to take a shot at Carthos.
Alright. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
He's prone.
Because he's prone. Good point. That you're very lucky to get that. I rolled a 19 and a 20. So I'll roll those both again, see what they come up with. A 4 and a 13. So
nice, dude.
That'll be 13 plus 4, so that's 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so we avoided the crit anyway, so you'll take 6 damage from that.
Okay.
So they kind of spot you kind of lying low, managed to get 1 shot off. As arrows kind of just ping into the rock around you, managed to just kind of duck out of the way of most of it. From below, do you see anything? Arrow. Wait, why is that? No, they're gonna wait. Okay. So where would this? Okay. That's fine. Oh no, I just revealed something there. That's okay. That's fine. Next turn, it is Kythos.
Okay, so they just checked around the corner and shot arrows at me.
That's right.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand up and do the same thing. I think I did previously. Just 2 raise, 1 for each. First 46. Second 40.
Very nice. Very nice. Both hits.
Okay.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. Eldritch Blast. I get 2 of them now, don't I?
Yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry. I should that reminded you.
Ah, I could have shot this guy with 2 bolts.
Oh wait, no, that's not right.
20 damage, bitch.
Okay, so 8 and 10.
Okay, let me just check. So 6 and 5. So that one's dead, and yeah, they both get killed by that.
Nice.
So you just Karthos, this is like what, your 4th casualty already. You've taken out 4 goblins.
Yes.
Dude,
So,
these warlocks are scary damage. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like our party is like, I'm a Swiss Army knife, and they're machine guns. Like, I can do lots of
Wait
things
until I
kind
get
of
heavy armor
okay.
proficiency, sir.
That's hard to get, but yeah, cool.
That's the thing. Like you've been super effective. Especially like I think Arrow would have noticed, or maybe not, but Karthos seems particularly more kind of potent, and his Eldritch Blast seems to be doing particularly well during this fight. So that is Karthos. Do you want to move? You're going to stand up. You've already stood up.
Yeah, stood up, yeah. That's 15 foot of movement, so I'm just going to do 5, 10, 15, and I can't much more, I think.
Okay, you can jump off the edge if you want.
I'll take a range check on that.
Okay, I'm going to just make these guys red. Save. And good. Okay, so over to Soren again.
Okay. Question. These minecarts, are they secured? Or will they just roll?
They look like they could be pushed.
But like it would take a bit of doing? Or are they like ready to go and it would just take a nudge?
Let me see. No, you can get them to go. Just get them to go.
Okay,
Just
in
go
that
on.
case, I am going to sprint to here and then dive in the minecart.
Yes.
Because I'm going to bowl this guy over, dude. It's going to be great.
Okay. Let me just check that. That's fine. So as soon as you kind of jump into it, it kind of shuggles up onto 2 of its wheels and then back down. Starts to roll down.
I don't know, like that's taken my whole turn to do that, so I don't know if it would move
Yes,
straight
you've
away.
done full dash and jumped onto it.
I've got like 10 feet of movement left on my, or 5 feet of movement, something like. I've not got very much movement left anyway.
Well, let's say it starts to move anyway. It makes a horrible, ancient kind of squeaking noise, like squealing, like protesting the wheels against the axles, but it's moving. It's almost like the brakes, almost like there's a brake mechanism on it. It's almost like that's just kind of catching on the axle a bit, but it's moving freely, and you think it will roll down just fine if left to do so.
Okay, in which case I'm ducking behind, like I'm gonna duck straight into the minecart.
Cool.
Like I'm gonna go prone in the minecart if that's what I need to do.
Prone in the minecart. Okay, I'll give you some cover. That's a cool action he was taking there. Awesome. So you do that. That's your turn. The goblin kind of is like running at this point, and here's you coming behind him, and here's the cart start to move, and so he kind of runs even faster. Errol, it's your turn. You see Soren sprint across and dive into the minecart.
I don't think Errol is wise enough to know exactly what Soren's doing. And he's just going after that goblin. I like to imagine Errol's kind of like, he has kind of like a bit of a tunnel vision, you know? And he doesn't have time to like, you know, bank around this corner, and he almost kind of like, you know, Misty steps, you know, like a very weak version of Misty Step, just to like, you know, gain that extra second or whatever, as he like goes through here and up towards the goblin, and makes an attack on him.
Okay.
That's a 10 to hit.
It does not hit.
That sucks. And
Manages,
I whiff it, but then I also have another attack. You remember that? 15 to hit.
That one hits.
Nice. Okay. And I do 5 damage.
5 damage, that's enough to kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already taken some damage from your Eldritch Blast, I think.
Okay. In that case, I like to imagine my first swing, I kind of just like go wide and I miss him, but then I come back around and just kind of like with the flat of the axe, just kind of like bash him in the head, and he just like kind of flies off the carts, and behind him is the mine cart that Soren is in.
Yeah. You're like really pleased with yourself that you kind of satisfyingly like kind of knock this guy off the edge, and then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got any movement left?
That's a good question.
You've got 1 square, I think.
You were here, I think. Oh, maybe.
I was right here. That's where I started.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I think you've got a square, yeah. So where do you go with that square?
There's not really anywhere I can go, is there?
You could go in this cubby hole here, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you could.
I guess I'll quickly go into this cubby hole.
Alternatively, I would let you leap into the car as it goes past with your last 5 feet.
Oh, let's do it, dude!
Dude, I'm doing it. Yeah, let's go,
Dude, Karthos, you have to.
I can imagine like because of like that kind of pillar in the way, Karthos doesn't see anything until he sees you guys like both.
Dude,
flying
Karthos
down.
can run like along here and jump off the. Oh no, that's not. There's no edge here, is there?
No, that wouldn't work.
Oh damn!
I actually like to imagine that instead of that happening, the minecart doesn't really have that much like, you know, velocity right now. So I just kind of like Soren runs into me, and I just kind of like roll into the minecart as I'm just kind of like staring at it dumbly.
Yeah, it's kind of picking up speed, like
I grab him by the shirt and pull him in.
Yeah. Just as that goblin goes flying off the edge,
Right. Yep.
and splats down below into the water even. Let me see if that's. Yeah, he probably does. He lands in the water. Big splash. Awesome. Okay, so we're moving. The cart's moving. It's a horrible. It's really loud. Really loud. So some goblins. So that guy's dead. These guys are dead. That's it. There's nothing else happening at the minute. So it's back to Karthos.
Yes, I just see them in a minecart. With an open mouthful like a breathing after them. So that's what 10.
It's like a wait for me.
Yeah. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And I guess there's not a whole lot more I can.
Okay, no, I mean, there's nothing else you can see. I mean, I would let you have a look into that area just to the north. It looks like there's some kind of, again, more kind of sleeping quarters and kind of a crude like table setup where they looked like they were playing some kind of game of chance, some dice or something wrong around. But you were interrupted. The waterfall's just ahead of you to the north. You can see from here.
Oh, what about Tig Tig? Where'd he go?
Oh yeah, did you drag him along with you? Is he also?
I think I've still got him over my shoulder. I think he's in the minecart. Like, I haven't done anything that would have made me put him down, so
Yeah, right.
I think I've still got him.
Just got dragged along by you. And then...
When I dived into the minecart, I just sort of like squashed him a bit. He got like a 6'2" elf on top of him.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that goblins are like mostly cartilage.
Oh, gross.
He's just been screaming this whole time since you started running. You're like, I knew what was coming. Okay, awesome. I'll move it on Soren's turn then, which is now. So the cart moves.
Woo! Let's go! Scream if you want to go faster.
I'll just move the token. So that's that. And you actually get to move on to the next map.
Yes.
Oops. And you're just going to be behind Soren. Give me 1 second. There. In fact, I'll just move you both in just for ease sake. No, not that. I've not refilled it yet. Sorry, give me a second. Boom. So that's the end of the cart's movement there. You see two goblins kind of ready with kind of scimitar and shield, just kind of half kind of ready to jump out of the way, half ready to kind of face what's coming down.
Can I jump out the car and hit him?
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, so that doesn't use up any of your. Should I say that use up your movement? Maybe. No.
That would be very mean,
tell you what,
Craig.
Let's do athletics checks to get out. If you do poorly, then that's your movement gone. If you do well, you'll be okay.
God damn. Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, of course.
My athletics are much better. Not the best. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's okay. As long as you don't mess up, I'll give you your full turn from there.
Yes. Okay. I want to jump out of here and engage them both. Because I don't want them moving.
Yeah.
And then I want to cast Shillelagh. And then give G7 a big ol' whack.
Okay. I'll say one thing first, though. Just because of, obviously the way this is working, I'm going to say the cart's going to continue on and hit them before you get to them. I think that makes sense, rather than you being faster than the cart. So, if that's okay, I'll give them dex save to get out of the way, and then they'll still be in the same position, but what's that?
Or can I just attack them from the cart then?
Sure, yep.
That sounds more fun.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Drive
okay, so
by.
I'll
We're gonna kill these guys.
Yeah, let's go there. So you attack them. You can take your turn.
Wait, do they have bows?
They've got shields. These guys, they don't have bows.
They don't have bows. Okay, yeah. In that case, I just want to drive by them in the cart. So cool. I'm just gonna swing at whoever's nearest me in that case.
Okay, you go for G8 then.
Okay.
In fact, you can. I'll put you there, and you can go for G7 if you want.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
That is going to be a hit. 24.
That is it, yeah.
$10 damage.
That's enough to... Is it? Yes, enough to take him out.
Yeah, dude. What is this game?
Amazing. That's what it is. So, you kind of, the cart squealing by, screaming down these tracks. and it's still picking up speed all this way. There's got no sign of slowing down. You know that the end's not far ahead, so you have remained in for now, and you've taken.
Wait, okay. So if
I'll say that you can attempt to jump out now.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
can I use that athletics check, or should I use that athletics check, or should I roll another one? Is the question.
I'll say roll another one.
Okay. 10.
10. Okay. I'll give you that. Let's say I'll give you that, but you're prone.
I'm happy with that.
Okay with that? Okay, so
am I where my token is?
Yeah, just where your token is. That's fine. Okay. The card continues on. Errol's next. And we'll say the same thing. Like, you can make an attack as the cart's moving. Which one? I think you killed 7, didn't you?
He killed 8.
I killed 7. I killed 7.
I think you went. Yeah,
I went for 7.
So you could. Yeah. So Errol could get the other one. I'm just turning red.
Right. I'm gonna take 2 swings at a. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Well, I guess that is kind of like I roll a 4 and a 3, right? But no, that's not what I want to do.
Just reroll.
Sorry. I was trying to make it quicker, but I've ended up making it slower. Dude, natural 20. This goblin's dead. How do we do that again? Is it just like
we like
what I roll, or
what's your favorite way?
I don't know. It's been so long. I forgot how we did it last.
You can either like roll damage normally and double it. You can take max damage, or you can roll double the number of dice.
I mean, I'll just do max damage. I'm sure that's enough to kill him. That's 14 damage.
Probably. That is enough. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's
in true baseball fashion, I contact his head with the flat of my axe and just like break his neck, basically.
Cool.
As I roll by, Soren, and it ends soon. There's no way to like turn it, Soren. You don't see like a lever there to make it.
I jumped out, dude.
All right. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not smart enough to try and work out how to control the minecart.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, the short
I grew up in a forest. I don't really know what this thing is apart from it rolls.
All right, I'm gonna jump out then.
Cool.
14.
Okay, you managed to jump out and remain on your feet. I'll just leave your token there, and the cart continues on.
All right.
Awesome. Okay.
Allie's gone.
Aw.
Rip.
There he is.
Karthos dies. It's a hideous and painful death.
Smiles and then turns off his webcam. Smile, funny guys.
Please don't kill me.
Okay, I think it's Goblin's turn. Well, they all died, didn't they? So, let's see what happens next. That, and okay. You hear kind of goblins kind of moving around further to the south of you, and okay, yeah, that's it. Then it's over to Karthos. Just running along, hoping to catch up.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
wondering about your dark vision coming around there. Give me a second. So you can see distance-wise. You can see in there. Yeah, but it doesn't reveal anything else, so that's okay.
I guess I must have just saw them throwing a minecart on there.
Yeah, you hear kind of more activity, kind of goblins getting smashed and drive-by attacks. Yeah, awesome.
But yeah,
So that's your turn. Is that just a double move?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Over to Soren again.
Well, I want Karthos to catch up before I go any further, so I'm basically gonna double back a bit and like look around the corner to see where Karthos is, and then kind of go back to where I was when I realised that he's probably within a dash movement.
Cool. Okay. So you're just kind of holding your turn.
Yeah, I don't think I would do. Maybe I should cure wounds now on Arrel. That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna cure wounds,
Okay.
Arrel.
Very cool.
D8 plus plus my spell casting. I'm pretty sure it's +4, but I'm gonna check. Plus your spell casting ability modifier. Yeah, that's 4. You gain 10 life.
10 life, 10 hearts. Cool. That will be helpful.
I was gonna save the spell slot for casting healing word in a time of need, but I figured the health's more useful up front.
Definitely. Thank you. So it's my turn now?
Sorry, yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Errol is gonna kind of like peek down here.
Okay. Are you looking? What's your? How should this work? What's your passive perception?
8.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. You see. That's what you see.
All right. Well, that area is clear, so I'm going to peek over here as well, and
yeah,
basically where that. I guess I can't really see that well. I'm going to prepare Eldritch.
Oh, should the minecart have moved on my turn? I don't know where the
I was going to say.
is.
Yeah, so the minecart moves along and ends up over at the end of the track here, and because it's not got its brakes on or anything, it just absolutely smashes into smithereens against that rock wall at the end.
Nice.
And you're glad you're not in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically stand right here and prepare an Eldritch Blast kind of in like this direction. So if I see any goblins, I'll blast them.
Cool. Okay, sounds good. Very good. You don't see any kind of movement other than the kind of constant waterfall. You might see Karthos running down from the level above with your kind of dark vision. He can certainly see you anyway. That's it. It's back to Karthos again.
Yes, I just continue running. It's like down here, I think I'm down to 30 feet, but I'm not sure how the rest of it. Like,
okay, so you've got that's 5 feet, and then you appear in the first square here. That's 10 feet.
here.
So that's you 4 here. Sorry.
Here. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
This 40.
Yeah.
And I guess I just halfway crashed into this wall as I tried to catch my breath. What are you guys thinking?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. It was pretty effective, in fairness.
I guess.
Very good. Okay, so again, that's your full turn used up. Back to you, Soren.
Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time, which is to say, which is to ask Owl which way. Because I don't do. In fact, actually, do I see or hear any goblins or any?
Give me a perception check.
"13."
You hear one to the south.
Oh, okay, so I asked that question to Errol, and then before he answers, I run off down to the south.
Which way do we go? I'm going this way.
So do I see anything once I get to here?
Yes, you do. You get attacked by a goblin who peeks out from here. Boom.
What a get!
That's a 23 to hit
Ouch! That's gonna hit.
and 6 damage.
Oh, okay. I can cope with that.
Yeah, not too bad.
I hit him back.
Yes, you do. That's right.
That is not good.
That's a miss.
God damn.
He kind of manages to duck and you smash your staff into the wall above him,
Okay.
sending kind of shock up your arm.
And I shout, "I found one!"
The other guys can hear that, obviously. And it's over to Errol.
Yep, I'm gonna make my way down
Okay.
here, and then I'm gonna cut this goblin up.
Okay.
Whoops, that's d20 plus 5, so that'd be 10 to hit, which I'm assuming doesn't hit. Oh shit.
Doesn't hit.
And then I'm gonna roll another one. So give me just 1 second.
It's not fair. Other people get 2 attacks.
Oh, dude, I'm running all the crits on these guys.
He's dead, dude!
Last time, I'm gonna be rolling those nat ones.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's coming.
All right, I guess I'll just like.
It kills him.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Craig, is there a
I
good
think it-
is there a
almost
good
any
way
way
of
you do it.
tracking turns on Roll20?
Probably.
'Cause-
There's probably an initiative.
Oh
Tracker
yeah,
thing.
we're not using it though. I was just gonna say there's 4 more rounds on the barkskin for Errol.
Oh, nice. Thanks for keeping track of that. 4 rounds, is it going to be enough? Who knows? You guys okay to keep going a little longer? We're near the conclusion of this. Good. Okay. So that's your turn. So G10's dead. All right.
Or
Did you
3
save
after
another
this
one?
actually.
Okay, so he's dead. Yeah, Errol and Soren as well. Now that this guy's kind of he's been holding his turn. How does that work? Can you?
You can't hold a
an
turn,
action?
but you can hold an action.
Yeah, only an action, right? So nobody is within his range, so he cannot use that action. So he's wasted it. Okay, fine, good. Who's next? The goblins.
Goblins.
Okay, well it's his turn. So he steps up. He's going to go for Errol, and missed. 8 to hit.
Yeah,
Completely
yes.
ineffective. And then he's going to disengage and move 1, 2, 3. Where to? Probably to there. You can see more of that rune as well, by the way. So this is where this map kind of breaks down a bit. There's there should have been a different kind of going by the core adventure as written. There was a different kind of monster in this area here. So just ignore the giant, massive pile of gold at the bottom. If you could. But I promise there's something else interesting down
But I
there.
want the giant pile of gold.
Sorry.
I need
can't
to
do
buy
that.
diamonds, dude.
Okay, so I think that's everything. So that's their turn so far. Carthos, it's your turn.
Okay.
I guess after I recovered, I hear the clamoring of steel estate. So I got about here, and I think I'm just gonna shoot two rays of Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Oh,
That's a 5.
12 to hit. So no, that's both misses.
Oh.
He's just kind of like ducking around. He ducks and behind this rock here and manages to get out of the way of the two blasts. They just the blast kind of splinter off some of the wall behind him, kind of showering down at his feet. He's kind of holding his hands up over his head and a shield to try and protect himself. At this point, you hear a voice shout out as this large kind of large goblinoid figure steps out, and she is yelling, saying, "You killed my brother," and then steps out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right up to this point here. She's kind of she's a goblinoid, probably hobgoblin. It's kind of hard to tell, but she's very kind of large and kind of obese a bit. She's carrying what's she got? Just a long sword, a kind of wicked looking, actually looking kind of dwarven made long sword. She's found carrying a shield as well. Steps right forward. I want, since Aryl's been, well, who's had some input already? I'll say Peter, give me something interesting about her that's strange or kind of stands out about this giant kind of female goblin.
she's missing the front of her nose. It looks like it's been chopped off with a kitchen knife.
Awesome.
Kind of crudely.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, she kind of, as she's kind of like in this kind of raging state as she charges forward, you notice it because there's this kind of like spittle and gross bogies kind of flying out of the gap that is her nose.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's so good.
She's just kind of rushing forward. Errol's obviously first in line. I would say, like, I don't know if you'd be able to notice a resemblance to her brother that you attacked before in the ancient cathedral back in episode 2 or 3 or something. But I don't know if there's a resemblance, but we're taking our word for it.
I don't know.
So she runs forward and attacks. So let's see how we go with this.
Okay. Yeah.
She kind of first of all she yells at. Oh wait, what is that? Is that an action? Yeah, that's an action. Okay, so she's just gonna attack. Okay, first attack coming up. And that's that's a hit. That's 27 to hit. Just for information.
Errol?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the damage is
That's a hit, yes, you're correct.
Thank you. 6 damage for that one, for the first attack.
The first attack?
Second attack, 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
7 damage for that one. And then, coming in.
Excuse me?
It's for 25 to hit for that one.
Yep, that one hits.
And I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
Something I'm good at.
It's 4 damage as well.
Oh, no, that's a 7.
Yeah, you're knocked prone.
Oh my god.
She just hammers at you.
She just, in a pure rage, and she seems really skilled. Like for a big woman, she's like kind of using the shield and the sword in tandem. She's well practiced with the kind of dwarven blade, and manages to, yeah, you're just not expecting it. She's just kind of leapt out from behind this space.
I like to imagine that, like, as I see her running up towards me, I turn to Tig Tig, trying to be a smart ass and be like, wow, Tig Tig, you're right, she is fat, you know? But as I'm, like, giving this smart, like, reply, I don't realize how fast she is, and she just beats the shit out of me.
just smashes you around, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome, okay, that's her turn. It's back to Soren at the top of the...
Okay, what I would like to do, and I don't know if there's a way to do this mechanically, but what I would like to do is Aryl's been knocked prone, and I want to stand over him with my shield and protect the two of us with my shield. Like, I want to purely do that. You're muted, Craig.
You're effectively taking the dodge action, but kind of you want some of it to spill over into him.
If I can, yeah.
Okay. I tell you what, give me like some kind of persuasion, kind of intimidate check to make her target you rather than him. And
well, I have advantage on intimidation checks.
Okay.
Because of my scar. So.
Yeah. Go with that then.
Okay, so /R 2d20. No, 2d20 d1 minus 1. 10.
Okay, that's fine. She still seems angry. Her anger doesn't seem particularly aimed at any one person, but you're standing over Errol, you think, posing more of a threat than the downed kind of character, then you might think that might be enough. But you can only, you don't know for sure. That dodge is your action, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm shielding more than dodging, but yeah, dodge action is fine. What does that do? Impose disadvantage, is that right?
Impose disadvantage, yeah, on both of you. I'll basically be giving him disadvantage on both of you, both attacks to attack you or him. Good. Okay, I'll just put you on top of him, just to really confuse things.
Yeah.
So it's Aryl's next, and he's on the ground.
Yep. I am sorry, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I think I changed my mind at the last moment. I'm gonna use Vampiric Touch on her.
Awesome.
After getting up again.
Okay.
I didn't realize that's how it worked. Okay, yeah. Sorry. So I basically have to roll to hit first.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh.
Yikes. All right. And that's my my turn, I suppose.
Okay. I've just moved Soren back up one square just since you're standing
That's
up
okay,
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've used your whole turn to protect him. We'll see how it goes. It is the goblin's turn. This guy rushes forward, and so does this one. He was hiding.
God's sake.
See you later, guys.
One of them's gonna go for arrow. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
And six damage.
I'm KO'd.
KO'd. Okay. Next one's going for Soren. That's also that's an 18 to hit.
Are these getting disadvantage, yeah?
No, actually they're not. That's a very good point. I should have given them DA. Yep, I'm doing it. So that would have been a miss on arrow. Sorry.
I'm
not
back
dead.
in it,
Woo!
boys.
I did it good.
But the second goblin G9 who was going to be targeting Soren anyway, he got an 18 to hit, even with disadvantage.
Fine with me.
18 is my AC, so that's a hit, right?
Need to beat it. Yeah, so that's 6 damage for Soren.
Okay.
All right, so you're back in the game, Errol, for now. That's all the goblins' turns. That's all that's left. So, Carthos, you're next. You need your eldritch ways to get them out of this sticky.
Okay. So I noticed that they're getting back to side. So I think I'm gonna go here for Bataranku and Eldritch Blast both of these goblins.
Cool.
Yeah. First one on G11. Hits. Then on G8, I think it says. That's definitely it.
G9 is
Yeah.
So is that first one a 10 to hit?
Yeah, so the first one is a 10 to hit.
Yeah, so that's a miss, and the second one is a hit with a 24.
You forgot your slash R, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's enough to kill a G9, and you can use your bonus thingy.
Yeah, to go to the other goblin, yeah.
So that's G9. So G9 dies,
Mhm.
and G11, who's not taking anything yet, is now down. Yeah, okay. So he's still up, but he's looking out. So he's not expecting that kind of residual blast. Very cool. Okay.
Yeah,
That's your turn.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move much beyond there, so that's my turn.
Cool. Okay. Back to the boss, big boss Mama's turn. What's she gonna do? No, she's gonna go for Soren. She'll go for the same idea, I think. Yeah. Okay. So disadvantage on everything. So that's it's a 17 to hit, which is a miss. Another 17, which is a miss. And frustrated, she's going to do another long sword attack. Yeah, so that's a 22 to hit, the
Okay.
third one. And 11 damage. So that's 11 damage to Soren. That's where we're at the minute. That's her turn. She's just kind of in a full rage now. Yeah, she's kind of, but still kind of maintaining control somehow in terms of her skill with the blades. So she's seems very effective in combat. Okay, so who's next? Soren's next.
Errol's gonna weakly tell Soren to go after Big Mama.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't what I was going to do. I was going to hit Mr. G11.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ignore instructions and hit Mr. G11.
Alright. My only source of life, but that's fine, whatever.
What do you mean your only source of life?
And G9's dead, correct?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he is.
That's fine. I just
Awesome.
wanted
I'll
to
fix that.
That's a 19 to hit.
That's it.
Fuck you.
Let me just double check I'm doing the right amount of damage. Yeah. 11 damage to G11.
Yes, I'm dead.
Nice. Good job, Soren.
And to have hit him, I guess I have to move to here.
Yes, that's right. I'll put that goblin behind you. Okay. So he's dead. Give me a sec. Okay, good. She's the last one standing, surrounded by foes. Very good.
Still there, somewhere.
Tick Tick's. Oh, yeah, where's Tick Tick?
Oh, I mean, I had Tig Tig until we got. Oh God.
Just
You know
let me
where
you
know where
got
Tig
that.
Tig is.
Oh god.
Tig Tig was in the
Like
car
you
when it
like you
smashed
forgot your
into the
keys in
wall.
car or something.
Tig Tig was in the minecart when it smashed into the wall. Yeah.
He was. Let me give him a chance. Let me give him a chance to get out.
With his hands bound.
Yeah, that's right. It's advantage. Ooh, okay. As far as you know, he was still in it as it left, but you don't know for sure.
I'm sorry, Tig Tig.
That goblin has had such a rough day.
yes, yeah. He's had a rough time, for sure.
It's Arrow's
Okay.
go right now.
Yeah, that's right. Arrows go after Soren, that's right.
All right. I miss. That was my turn.
What were we...
Oh wait, can I
I
move?
was going to continue my vampiric touch because it lasts for a minute.
Cool. Okay.
Why you
Yeah.
roll so bad?
Oh, okay. It's my fault now.
Okay. If it's any consolation, you would have missed the G11 as well.
Fine, yeah.
So that's fine. Over to Carthos.
It's fine.
I think Carthos is gonna look at her, start muttering something, and cast dissonant whispers on her.
Cool. Okay. What does that do?
She has to make a wisdom saving throw. If she fails, she has to use as a reaction to use all her movements to move as far as she can away from me.
Awesome. Okay. Wisdom save, you say?
Yeah, and also it takes 5 to 6 damage. Half of that succeeds.
Yeah, she gets 21 on the wisdom save, so...
Okay.
Okay. Half on the success, so give me the damage.
Okay, so 11 damage.
11's good, yeah.
11 psychic.
Psychic damage, good to know. Very cool.
Yeah,
Good.
that's fun.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Goblin boss's turn. She has one target in her sights who is in melee. Melee with her. And she's gonna take an attack. You're not prone or anything, are you?
Not anymore, no.
Yes, that's 28 to hit. And she does more than 4 damage. Do you need to know how much more than 4?
No, that she does, 100, which would be like
Yeah.
to kill me instantly.
She doesn't. So you're down to 0. And you're prone for the minute. She kind of does a twist, spins around, moves up to Carthos next, takes her second attack. That's 13 to hit.
That's enough.
That's enough to hit.
We're gonna get TPK'd right now. I'm not even joking. This is actually a TPK.
So that'll be what was that? Sorry. 6 damage, and for the final one, jeez, I'm rolling so well. So that's 28 to hit on the final one, and I needed a strength save, please.
Okay.
3 damage. Cool, that's enough. So it's just to avoid falling prone, so you're okay. Very good. That's her turn. Soren's turn next.
Well, I don't see an escape route, so I think the only option I've got is to step up and wail on her. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
24
Sorry,
to
how much
hit.
damage said I got? 4 and
4 and 3.
4 and 3. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Do I hit with 24?
You do hit with 24. Yeah.
Okay, I hit her for 9 damage.
9 damage.
As I just smack her with my staff.
Very good. Give me a second. 24. Would hit it. Okay, no, that's fine. You're okay. She kind of is getting attacked by 2 sides now. Errol's turn. Give me your first death save, please. Or in fact, don't. Okay, I was gonna get you to do it in secret, but that's clear.
Oh, okay,
Which direction that's going.
Well,
Good. Good news.
Good news. If you roll a 1 next round, you're dead. And I haven't had the chance to buy a diamond yet, so it's permanent.
Who's got those healing petal things?
Oh my god, I have them. I forgot. No, wait, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have those. Oh, but they're on my actual
Man,
paper
that's
character
a
sheet, which I
memory.
don't have. I've been using a virtual one. Do they do D4 healing?
I think so. Yeah, per petal.
But then if you have too many, you overdose on them or something.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
So, I had a strange idea. It's like darkness on something. It sticks to the object, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast darkness at the tip of my tongue.
Okay, I'm with you. So as long as you keep your mouth open, everything's dark.
Does it work like
until you
that?
close your mouth.
Is it LOS?
So
Is,
yeah,
is
I
darkness a
think
line of sight spell?
I think
Oh, so can you see the end of
I
your
don't
tongue?
think it is because
that's what really he has like a kiss.
no, that's not the point. Well, A, that is also a relevant thing, and 2, does darkness stop? Like, if there's
Yeah.
something.
That's the thing. I've
I don't think it goes through objects though, does
It's
it?
just completely covering the source of the darkness with an opaque object such as a bolt or a helm
right.
blocks the darkness. Yeah.
It says no. It doesn't say you have to be able to see. A point you choose within range. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can do your tongue.
Yeah. I don't really know what the reasoning behind it, but yeah, I'm with it. I'm with you.
It's cool. I like it. I'm a fan.
Okay.
So as long
Okay.
as you keep talking and never close your mouth.
So to start with, yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth open to get the darkness here. Then I'm gonna try to move here.
Okay, so 60 feet. Wow.
You're just running away.
No. I'm gaining distance, like bad of a tank as you are.
Tactical retreat. Tactical retreat.
Yeah, he's disengaging, which is probably what you should have done before you died.
I needed to touch her to get help from her and the other goblins near us that died before it was my turn.
It's the only defensive tactic I have really left. If it's succeed on another distant whispers, I don't have another option to keep her off.
Is that the radius of darkness there? 15 feet?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and if I still keep through, then Soren can't see anything either.
Well, I can because the darkness doesn't reach me. Or her. But
Yeah,
I can't see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Back
just
to
stay here. I thought about it before. For
Interesting.
yeah, that was.
Okay. It's her turn next. She's going to go for Soren. That's 15 to hit.
Nope, miss.
Just one egg. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Shield
That gets
bash
blocked
as
by my
well.
shield, that one.
Nice. So that's from 24 to hit for that one.
Well, that one hits, obviously, yeah.
Strength save on that one, please.
I don't think I have a proficiency in strength saves.
Okay.
I don't. Great.
So you're full prone. You take 2 damage as well.
I think. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. That's her turn up. Is it?
It's me next.
Yeah, I think that's her turn. Yeah, that's her turn. Okay. So next.
Okay, I'm gonna stick 4 petals in Errol's mouth and hold his nose to make him swallow them.
Okay. I'll give you that. And well, can you make like a Constitution saving throw or something to like see if you like reject them or something?
Me?
Yeah, please.
All right.
As long as you don't like totally cock this up, then I'll allow it. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to
Thank you.
Lucky. I was thinking DC 5 in my head, so
Okay.
that would have only
Good.
been a 1. Okay, good. So go ahead and roll those heals. I'm basically running these as like
4.
yeah, 44. Is it a D4 each petal?
Oh, I rolled them. Yeah.
Okay, just
I'm down
take
to
them.
11 petals, and I don't
Cool.
know if because you said that if you had too many, it made you like drowsy or
Yeah.
something.
I think just you're fine with 4. I think I can't remember how many it was. I'll need to. I just
I
probably
can't.
just made
I
that up on
can't.
the spot.
I think you did. I think I gave him 3 last time, and I can't remember what happened.
Okay. Well, you're fine just now anyway. But it's enough to get you up to 9 hit points.
Wait, 9?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go for.
I
go
rolled
for-
9, and Gavin
sorry,
rolled
roll.
7 at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I rolled. But definitely
Yeah.
now on my screen it shows your roll first, so we're gonna go with the 9. I'm
So,
gonna.
yeah, I'll allow it. Okay, and that means that you can act in this round as well. You're still prone, but you can.
Oh, I was gonna. Can I also stand up as part of my round?
Yeah.
Uh,
Standing up
yeah.
doesn't provoke, does it? In
No, you have to
5e?
move away to
Okay.
provoke.
I think it's Pathfinder. You
Oh, right.
stand up next to somebody and provoke. It's fine. We're not playing that game. So yeah, that's you. You stood up. Errol, your turn.
I will also stand up.
You just had some petals shoved down your throat, and
Yep. I kind of like coughed them out a little bit. I guess I've lost concentration on my vampiric touch. That was the rest of my spell slots, so I will simply attack.
cool.
Oh, hold on just a second. I should roll concentration from when I got hit.
Oh, for bark skin.
For bark skin. I have +6.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. You're lucky. You're lucky using these rubbish rolls. Yeah, you're okay because you only take like 4
Yeah.
damage or something. Yeah, you're fine. So you still got back skin. That's very lucky.
I forgot my space. That was the natural 1, but I forgot to put a space, so it's fine.
Okay. So, yeah, you've got back skin. How many rounds left on that? Did you say that's like a couple?
Oh, there might only be. Say there's one round left. Let's say in
Yeah,
my next round it
yeah.
dies. I haven't been keeping track.
When you're in love.
Is that gonna be enough? We'll see. Okay, so yes, Errol, your turn. You're taking your attacks, aren't you? Yeah.
Killinator.
Yeah, I'm taking my attacks now. There's no real reason to disengage, is there?
Well, like, you're low, but also I'm low, so
Yeah.
if you back out, we probably both die. If you stay and fight, one of us might survive.
You're saying there's a chance. I'll take a great axe at her.
Oh, that's not enough, dude.
Oh.
She's got an AC of like 1,000,000.
Uh,
That one will hit.
Yeah!
that one's it. Is that your like third crit of the night?
Yeah!
Yeah, boy.
Damn.
The first attack misses.
Okay. So could I roll and then double it? Is that
It's an option, yeah.
okay?
But you've got to decide before you roll.
I'm going to. Are we doubling it with the modifier or without the modifier?
With.
Sweet.
Ooh,
So
pretty nice.
that's a 12. That's 24. 24.
24.
Straight to their freaking nog.
So that's a big hit. So describe what that one looks like.
Oh, dude. Just like he's so fat. I imagine like I just take a chunk out of her fat, just like either from like the side of her, like I lob a fat roll off or something,
Nice. Yeah.
something was missing, but something that hurts a lot and will probably kill her eventually, but not something that'll dismember her for the rest of this fight.
Cool. Yeah, she's just like has like a there's this horrible like red wound from that, like this open kind of grossness. Yeah. Okay. Very good. She wasn't expecting you to be jumping back up anytime soon either, so that shocked her. Carthus, you're next.
Okay.
What have you got?
I'm gonna move back here to envelop her in the area in darkness.
Cool. And you can see through it as well, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's blind, effectively blind to shoot bees, unless he has tremor sense or something like that.
No, she's not got tremor sense or anything.
Okay, which means I have advantage on an attack. So.
Oh my god.
That is another crit.
That's
Let's
the first speed.
Go.
That's insane.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna double it. 22.
22. I mean, she was hurting from that last one. That's that one. Okay. Yep. So that's one of your, and then that's your second. Yeah. Okay. That's another hit. Yep. Okay. Keep going. Jesus. That's an insane amount of damage you guys have just done. So that's 5.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move the rings here so that you two can see.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice tactic. I was skeptical, but I can see why you've done that. Give me 1 second. I just need to nip away and do something really, really quickly, but I'll be back in 1 minute.
I need to go to the bathroom as well, so see you in a bit.
Okay.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I was gone. I disconnected somehow.
Yep, still here, you okay? Okay, good. So she's just taking some massive hits. So, yeah, just from that point when both Soren and Errol was unconscious, Soren was prone before her. And now all three of you are up and facing her once more, and she has just taken a whole load of damage. She's looking really hurt now. Those Eldritch Blasts seem to have found that kind of wound, that open wound that Errol's created. So that brings it round to her turn. This could be the decider. She's going to go straight for Soren initially. Oh, wrong dice. 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
And she's going to go for Errol. 11 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, it is now. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's, I think it was 6 damage. 6 damage, yeah.
All right, I'm still up.
Okay. She's then gonna do, what's she gonna do next? She'll go for Arrow
Just do
again.
it, Craig. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah,
we
no,
both know it's realistic.
She knows you've gone down below already. Yeah, oof, that's 28 to hit.
Yeah, I think that hit.
Good, and yeah, 10 damage.
All right.
Back down again. And she's like breathing heavily now, like with every kind of exhale, there's just like spitting gross blood and snot just spraying over the two of you as she's kind of breathing heavily, like trying to keep her shield up and still managing to get these deadly kind of blows in. And she's just like kind of through her kind of panting breath, she's just saying like things like, "Oh, I'll have my revenge," and "You took my brother from me," and these kinds of things. And that is Soren's turn.
I give Errol 1 petal.
It's like some sort of like Guantanamo Bay shit going on now. You're torturing me.
And again, I'm going to hold his nose and force it down. It's
Dude.
for life.
Back up.
Then we mark off that petal. I'm keeping track of petals in Roll20 now.
Good. Where? Oh, in like your token or something.
Blue is my petals.
Cool. Oh yeah, nice. I like it. Awesome. So is that your turn?
That's my turn.
That's your action. Yeah. Okay. Good. So Errol's up again.
All right.
Just down and up and down and up.
I'm like a glass cannon.
I mean, I know you do more damage than me, so it's better action economy for me to give you a petal, get you to stand back up again, and then you can take another hit and go down.
Imagine like you're not actually falling unconscious like in the time that it takes. I think you're just like you're looking like you're just gonna lose consciousness, and Soren's there to kind of pick you back up and kind of keep you going. Yeah, what would you be on like 3 levels nearly? Yeah, you'd be struggling. But no, as a real machine dude, no, that is a hit.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
Just. She's like, bring the shield up, but you just smashed it with the axe.
Eight damage.
Damage is still up.
No, dude.
I roll again. Another hit.
That's another hit. Yeah.
3 damage.
She's still up.
Please.
Is that your turn?
I'm chipping away at her. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
You can
how
tell
many
she's-
more petals I can give you before you overdose, dude.
I'd say like as you've leveled up, you've gained like some some resistance to it. So I'm allowing you a little extra. And when you were like puny level 1s.
Yeah, I've gained resistance from all the times I've had to have them force fed.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop working, dude. They're gonna do like a D3 next time.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Okay, so it's Carthos next, if that's your turn. You get. Well, sorry, I was just going to say, she's kind of back to the wall now. So every kind of hit, she's like having to rebound off the wall to stand up against you again. She's kind of riposting with like weak swings, just trying to kind of fend you off. But she's still kind of standing there. Carthos, you're up.
Okay. Just rinse and repeat of the last tactic. Thank you.
Yeah. Kill it.
This must be so scary when this darkness just comes in over us, and we just are suddenly blind.
Another crit. Are you in? Oh my.
Yeah.
Just 14.
Yeah, 14. She's still up.
No.
Barely.
And then 1d10 plus 4.
Yeah. And it's enough. So nobody else would see this, but Carthos, you would see she dies. How does that look from Carthos's weird, like, dark vision point of view?
I guess he frantically looks about as the darkness comes. At first, one beam hits her in the throat, and she doubles over, trying to hold the blood in, while the other one hits her forehead, and she kind of...
Awesome. So awesome. Yeah. Just crumbles. And I take it, like, at that point, you'd probably just close your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the darkness just zooms back to Carthos, and everyone can see she's finally fallen. Big boss man was down.
Big boss. Then Tig comes from behind me and stabs me in the kidney, and I die. Yeah.
So are we out of initiative now?
You are, yeah.
Okay, so this didn't go as planned. Does anybody have any idea about all the items, the hairbrushes and the things? We didn't really learn anything.
About what items?
They were stealing from Eagle's Rest.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, shit.
Nothing so far, I mean...
That's what we came here to investigate.
Yeah.
And instead, we stabinated it.
Your best theory that you'd had so far was you guys had determined that having these items having had a kind of personal connection to someone, that's a kind of link that some arcane kind of incantations, so scrying and things like that. Exactly. So that's the only kind of lead you've got on that. You've not obviously taken time to look around yet. So yeah, there may be other things. I realize it's kind of late now. I think this is probably a good place to end.
Man, that was like a 4-hour session.
That's a big one, yeah. What I would say is, let's see if I can just...
Can we do our investigation first? I want to know what's in the pile of gold.
Yeah. If you go over, there's no pile of gold. But what you do find is... So let's take this darkness off. Around here... Oh. No pile of gold. There's other stuff. There's her layer is in this kind of area. There's like a crude bed made up. But if you kind of look at this little tunnel down here, you see something interesting. You see the passage through here is kind of maybe more wide than it suggests on the map. But down at the end of that tunnel is something very interesting. It is a kind of rectangular, kind of with squared off corners shaped thing. It looks like it's covered in dwarven runes around the edges. It looks very old, obviously, but it basically looks like the tunnel goes and then ends in nothing, and then at the end there's just this 5 foot kind of by 5 foot oblong kind of. It's not brickwork. It's like brickwork, but the bricks are made of gold and silver and other kind of precious metals. That kind of makes sense. So it's almost like a window or something. But it's just behind it's just the rock.
But it's made of gold and silver.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in like where the window pane would be is blank, but around the edge, yeah, it's very kind of precious metals and things like that.
Well, I have a crowbar. So I give it to Owl? Wait, do I have a crowbar? Am I thinking of a different character?
12 hours later.
No, I don't have a crowbar. Rip.
Okay.
I got my hands.
I mean, it's pretty solid. It's a kind of like I probably should have drawn it out for you, but it's should have. It's kind of like if you're standing there looking at it, it's like kind of tilted back at an angle, like 45-degree angle, that kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, this kind of precious kind of.
Does it look like it could be a mirror or something?
I mean, potentially, like you kind of think that, but there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing reflecting. Seems like it's inactive or like missing something or. Yeah. The rock, the maps may be misleading, but the kind of rock and the tunnel leading up to it suggests that it's of some importance and relevance, but yeah, I'm not sure.
And is there anything here?
No.
No.
Oh, where? Oh, there. No. Sorry, I'll show that. That's just our hiding place. Convenient hiding place.
It's just what she likes to go to think.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's my thinking corner. So, is there any more like piles of tat from Eagle's Rest?
You'd have to look around.
Like the main cavern and stuff.
Yeah. So this kind of area where she is, there's some crates and things like that, and within them you would find some a kind of small amount of items. They didn't really manage to collect anything seemingly. There are kind of like, I don't know, there's one crate maybe with some things in it in this area. It's like a couple of belts, and there's some rope that looks to have been like kept aside for some reason. That sort of thing.
Okay.
But again, just mundane things, nothing seemingly interesting about them.
And this dwarvish thing is too, like, you can't pick it up.
No, it's kind of like built into, or kind of, yeah, it's secured to the stone.
Okay. Well, that's probably a puzzle for another day.
You guys read Dwarvish, don't you? Some of you will.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a kind of old Dwarvish. I let you guys do history checks to see if you can read anything off of it. You can do your +1 thing, so you each get +1.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, with +7 I only roll.
It says, the person who's reading this is an asshole.
Braggy was here.
Carthos, you get you pick up something. I've just sent you a DM on Discord.
I used telepathy on Carthos to be like, you better tell me what you know.
I guess I still have it back. I guess it's a mortal? No. Portal.
Portal. Oh, just like I said! This is how the caves are connected! I just set it up there!
That makes sense.
That's right. I was right.
I can guidance somebody if they want to try and activate it.
I don't know how we would activate it.
If
How
anyone's
would we activate it? And Errol like takes out a little notebook and he's like already writing down his next thesis paper, you know, and all his findings here.
and here I was thinking it was an animal.
See, that's it. Wouldn't have been an animal because I know we've had to roleplay it. So, you gotta think about these things.
I didn't mean an actual animal.
Yeah, there's a distinct lack of animals ever since that thing.
From now on, no animal.
You come across a farm. I talk to the chickens. What are the chickens called, Craig? Tell me about their families.
So I think maybe we can. I don't know, unless you can think of anything that you want to do to try and activate it. Maybe just leave that for next time.
Yeah, I think we can leave that for next time.
Coming out with fresh ideas.
Well, I guess we could try literally saying portal and dwarves, but other than that.
Yeah. Abracadabra.
Speak, friend, and enter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't work.
I'm exhausted now.
I can speak with animals. Is it an animal,
Would've been really
vegetable, or
useful if it was
mineral?
a giant worm.
You speak with animals and say hello. It eats you. Oh.
Okay. Cool. Let's leave it there then, and we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
That was a really good session.
Wasn't that a cool dungeon?
That was lit.
I do like it. Yeah, no, it is a cool dungeon. I like the boulders and stuff, and the mine carts. It left a lot of a lot of freedom. Yeah, options, freedom, choices to make.
There was some. I'll leave some kind of left hidden because there was some space that you didn't go to, but it's quite cool. There's like lots of mechanics written for if you went on that first minecart at the top, like you could have ridden that all the way down and then done stuff down on the way and things like that. But it was quite well thought out. I thought I have to use this for a mine at some point, so it was a perfect chance. Yeah.
Really well.
If you ever do play Tomb of Annihilation, I've ruined it for you, but that's fine.
So, guys, I'm running Tomb of Annihilation next week. Who wants to play?
Yeah. So no, that's very good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for recording that. Sorry, not that that's all.
That's okay. I mean, hopefully, when I click stop recording, it'll actually save and not go like file corrupted.
Yeah.
You've lost the last 4 hours of footage. Rip
Hopefully
you.
Hopefully not. Okay. Awesome. Thanks very much. We'll pick up here this time with this strange portal thing and see where that leads you guys. But for now, the goblin threat for this area seems to have been dealt with, as far as you know.
Okay.
So we'll see where we go from there.
Right, ta everybody.
Yep. See you next year.
Good night.
See you.
Yeah, next year. See ya.
Cheers.